I could see Lander's High going in the although would be scared to use it. I could see Lander's High going in the I could see Lander's High on a sand team.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Hutcher322 here, and today, guys, we have the ASL Season 3 draft, and I think we're just gonna get right into this soon. Yeah. So, everyone go ahead and say hi if you're in chat. Change it a little bit. Anyone gonna say? Alright.
I guess I'll go first. I'm the Crystal Panda. I'm just one of the analysts. Or no, not really an analyst. I guess I'll be helping with Tier A.
Alright, hold up. I don't know how I have, I haven't heard in the background. Oh, wait. Okay. Can people hear me now?
What's up, everyone? Hello. What's up, guys?
Alright, so.
Hi.
I think
Oh my goodness.
Start rolling in.
Holy crap, that's loud. All right, wait. So Hutch, so you're saying watch the stream and announce the picks?
Yes.
So what do you mean by that?
Yes. Announce what you see on stream. Because then it's in sync. So people can start putting their picks
okay,
in.
sure. That makes sense.
First up we have the Nightmare Nido King.
Really
Whenever Maria puts in his pick.
Jeez, that's so laggy. Really, give me a sec.
What's laggy?
Hutch, you keep breaking.
No, I don't know why.
Okay.
My voice connection is like low. Holy crap.
Yeah, you've been shaky on my end.
Hold up, let me restart Discord. Is that better? Is that better?
I think a little bit.
Hutch, can you hear me?
Yes. Okay.
It seems fine for now.
So let me update this first pick and then we'll announce it. Because the pick has been made, so hold up. And we have some picks rolling in, so we're gonna have a minute to talk about each pick. And then we'll move on to the next one.
Alright.
So with the first pick,
Hutch, can you link the
Nightmare
stream?
Nido King select. The stream should be in general.
Okay.
So,
Gotcha. So he takes me with the first pick.
you want to start?
All right, yeah, I'll start. On my list actually. But yeah, Mew's a really good utility mon for a first pick. It's basically like it can do everything. It can calm mind, rocks, defogs, like soft boil. It can be a wall. It can even be offensive, and baton pass isn't banned in season 3, so that could be something else because it gets nasty plot and calm mind, and I'm pretty sure iron defense as well.
Yeah, the problem I have with Mew though is that it can do pretty much everything, but it can't really do everything amazingly well.
That's a fair point. Yeah, but definitely wouldn't have been available second round. I would have taken it. Honest. Okay, so next pick.
So, Celesteela, this isn't very much of a surprise. Considering that, like, this was one of the mons that was banned earlier. Doesn't have too reliable recovery other than Leech Seed, which is semi-reliable, but like
Leech Seed protected cancers, by the way.
It probably is going to be a Z captain, and with the Z move, it can do a lot of things. It can be a wall, it can break through teams, and Beast Boost and Autotomize is pretty well together.
Yeah, thing with Celesteela is that it can be, you have to figure out what set it is before you play around it. Because if it's offensive and it autotomizes up late game, it can just sweep with a Z move. But if it's defensive, then well, it's gonna be hell to deal with. I like that pick. So
It's definitely something you can build your team around
yeah.
pretty easily. Well, there it is.
So
Megalo Honey.
it's Mega taken off the board. Yeah, I like this Mega, but I don't think I would have taken it right away. Mega slot is. I feel like you can fit your Mega around your team as opposed to the other way around. Just one thing. Thought he wasn't coming.
The thing about like large threats like Megalo Honey or like Furon Black or like, other threats like that is that it's so easy to just find a way that they can break through a team, chip down your opponent's team with a little bit with like maybe a bulky board, and then just sweep with like your big threat.
Now, Megalopony is one of the greatest, has one of the best speed tiers because you can play around with the bulk to fit your opponent's speed tiers. Same with like Mega Manetric, Mega Sceptile, Beedrill, all those. Picks, which is really unfortunate because that was probably my MVP last year with this pick. But
It's interesting that it's regular Latias.
yeah, that's one.
Kind of makes you wonder what their mega is going to be.
I would have taken, although Latias, you get both, right? But at the same time, that opens up your Mega slot, so.
Not too much to say about Latias though.
Give me a
because-
sec. I mean, I think it's one of the best Pokemon in Draft League format because you can run offensive, you can run a defensive support. It has Defog and it has Healing Wish, which is gonna change the game. I think I had 3 or 4 games where Healing Wish directly won me the match. Okay,
But
so
anyways-
Zygarde 50% is taken by Static, and last year we saw Vish literally use Zygarde in like every match and destroy pretty much everyone, including me, twice.
The thing about
Um,
Zygarde is you can run. Oh,
No, go ahead.
okay. You can run like Bandage, just maybe like try to catch other people off guard who think it might be setting up, or you can just set up in their face.
So Hutch, are you gonna join in like after the round or something?
Yeah, I'm just updating picks right now. So yeah, I probably will chime in after the round.
So Zygarde, obviously it's quad boot to ice, but in Draft League format, you can play around that. Obviously, get some ice resist. But the thing is, you have to figure out if it's Coil or Dragon Dance, or even Bandit, because all 3 of those sets need to be dealt with differently. Because Coil will break your wall, but Dragon Dance will just can sweep you. So Hutch takes Latios. So both Lati twins are gone, which is a little unfortunate for me.
Yeah, I wanted to say something.
Latios is like,
the Master Snipe me. I want to.
so
Latios. I'll take it.
Latios is like the heavier hitting of the 2. It's a little less utilicized because Latias is just bulkier, has the Healing Wish, but Latios has 20 more special attack, and it can
And
also
it
run
also has-
Earthquake, which is something. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say the type of coverage it has is quite amazing.
Bolt, I think Crapknot, not sure. I know it gets Surf obviously, because I ran that a couple times. Heatran's not exactly a hard counter. Yep.
Even without the mega, you can run like Specs, you can run Scarf, you can run Life Orb, even what's their Soul Dew?
I think an interesting set could be the Dragon Dance set because Latios is pretty good physically, and getting that speed boost it could be because you can run mixed, something that you can take a look at. So Ghost takes Jirachi.
Jirachi, you don't want to see this thing with
I don't
Togekiss.
like Jirachi. I don't like playing Jirachi. I love using it.
Oh my goodness.
I think, in my opinion, Jirachi is better than Mew. In my opinion, it has a better typing, and it pretty much has the same it has Stealth Rock. It doesn't get Defog, but it does have Wish, which can actually fit your team better. Not only that,
Yeah, and
it also has. Go ahead.
there's also the
Okay,
potential
so you
there's
know,
also for it to just take a win out of nowhere just from flinches.
which is really notable. Turn, of course.
Next
So,
is Mega.
Tartaria takes Mega Scizor, and that is probably the Mega that I thought would go first because it's only weak to Fire, and Fire can be played around with so much.
Yeah, it can very great. I don't know how to explain. Offensive teams love Mega Scizor.
It can run offensive, it can run defensive, it can run defog, pursuit, knockoff, U-turn. If you have like a Heatran or a Typhlosion, Chandelure, something of that can flash fire, your opponent plays so many mind games. And obviously priority is so good in this meta game.
Yeah, and even if you don't have any investment in attack, it still hits pretty hard with Technician.
Yes. Superpower is also an option. So right now, because the next one is Infernape. This is actually a very interesting pick by Hutch because Infernape is well, it's UU by usage. I know that doesn't matter, but that is still something. Okay, so Rocker, I mean, would have taken it like in the third round personally, or even the second round, because he's like middle second round, right?
Yeah, this is the second time I've seen Infernape chosen first round. And I like Infernape as a Mon because it can easily fit very well in many teams. It has 108 speed and 104 in both attacks, so in a lot of coverage. So it can fit a lot of different teams that it needs to be on, but I don't really like it as a first round because it's not really that hard hitter that you really want to.
Yeah, that's a perfect summary. Oh, Brad. Okay, never mind. One other thing I want to take about Infernape though is that its Fake Out Endeavor set is a really cool set. Just want to throw that out there. And it's got a good speed tier. Everything about it is good, but it's more so good for like a third rounder pick. So that's just my thoughts on Infernape. So I'll talk about my pick a little. So Landorus Therian, because Landorus Therian can literally do everything and can fit on every single team. So that's about it. I'm sure everyone's faced Landorus Therian before. I'm sure you know what it does.
It's interesting to see Landorus Therian go before Landorus Incarnate, though.
Yeah, but I personally I don't feel Incarnate is very good without Sheer Force. It's just my thoughts. Because I feel Intimidate is just better than well, obviously Sand Force. I feel the ability counteracts the stats. This is my thoughts. So Brad takes Togekiss with his first pick.
Well, first thing I think is at least the team with Jirachi didn't get Togekiss, but this is something that it worries me a little bit because I've seen Brad in like a few different drafts, and I know he likes to draft.
I'm worried about Brad's team build right now because he had an amazing like team last year that played really well with his playstyle, like safe, always find your wall. You know, it was really hard to break, and Togekiss is a staple on I wouldn't say stall, but let's say bulky balance, because Defog, Roost, Air Slash, can run T-Wave. I wouldn't, because that's pretty cancerous. Nasty Plot, Baton Pass is something, because Baton Pass again is legal in this metagame, or this format.
So I know Brad's been talking about how he's planning on taking like a tier 2 or tier 3 like power-wise team, but Togekiss kind of worries me because I think he might try to pick up something like a Mega Aggron with this, and that will be very difficult.
I mean, we've seen tier 3, tier 2 Mons wreak havoc. Crocodile, I know it's tier 1, but I think, what was it, taken like 3rd, 4th round or something? That's something. And that was the MVP last year.
So Brad in general is just someone scary to look after.
Brad, semifinalist, lost to the champions, so nothing to be ashamed of. So Mr. Spider takes Diancie, or Brad takes Diancie for Mr. Spider. I really like Diancie as a Mega, especially in this format. I think Millen used it last year, and he bopped me. Because he baton passed speed into it and kind of, but like the thing with Mega Diancie is that it can run mixed, which is another, because anything that can run mixed, you have to scout the set first.
Yeah, this is like something that for like the Infernape play earlier, Mega Diancie is similar in a way that it has a pretty high speed stat in 110, and it has 160 in both attacks.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like this one is, but Mega Diancie is more something that you would expect in Tier A or first round because of like, Magic Bounce. It doesn't need
Another
to run
point I would like
anymore because the speed.
One thing I would like to point out is that he can run regular Diancie. Is a wall. Because now it can run Earth Power and HP Fire, and it doesn't even lose the extra point in speed because of the IV changes. So he can speed tie with Latios even if he runs HP Fire for a potential Ferrothorn. Something to take note. So Hutch, would you like to weigh in here?
Yeah, no problem. While we are prepping for round 2. So best pick of the round.
Okay, so Spam is gonna take his pick right now. So
Spam for Gustavo?
No. Spam for Spam because I think he was gone for a little bit.
Yeah, my internet sucks right now.
Alright.
There's some very good Pokemon still on the board.
Okay. Yeah, best pick of the round. I don't really know what the best pick of the round was. Or what about best value pick? What do you guys think?
Best value pick?
Like how late it went.
His first picks usually... Okay, so he's not picking. Okay, fair enough. Okay. So Spam will pick at the end.
Okay. I think...
So the thing with the first pick is... Usually... Go ahead.
Okay, so I think the best like value pick is either Mega Scizor, Landorus, Therian, or... Gosh, probably Zygarde, because Zygarde was such a monster last year. And really just brought the teams.
Latios picked over Zygarde.
Yeah.
I mean... The thing with the first pick is that like you build your team around your first pick. It doesn't necessarily have to be the most value. It's the thing that you want, right?
Right. It forms your team.
Yeah. So that's why I'm not gonna pass judgment on the Mega Lopunny pick 3rd overall. However, I will say the Infernape pick. I know Rocker wasn't picking, but he obviously must have put that like first value or something.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I like Infernape. It's a monster, and I've used it before. It's
but
very
it's
hard to deal with.
Also, something you could have easily picked up at least 2nd round.
Yeah.
So who hasn't picked yet? Who are those 2 people other than Spam? So the one.
It looks like the Netherlandians. The Laurie.
Laurie picking?
I don't think she is here.
So Laurie is gonna get leftovers.
Yeah, most likely. So keep talking about that. I have 1 pick that's rolled in here. So let's wait for a little bit more to roll in. So like, what do you guys think?
Talk about
besides Infernape could have waited around.
Definitely. It could have been available 2nd round, but it's hard to say. Because anyone could have picked up Togekiss for their team. Because it's another mon that just fits well. That I think it sounds stupid. I think Latios would have been available 2nd round because I just have a feeling about it. Because the first season I came here, Latios wasn't picked at all.
I was worried that you were gonna take it, so I had to take it. Because you love the
well, I was gonna take it. I do love the Lotties. It looks like I'm not getting any Lotties.
Maybe Mega Diancie could have waited a little longer.
Yeah, but again, that's a Mega. Although you do make a fair point because he does get another pick, like what, 3 later or something, or 2 later,
something like that. So let's.
Okay. So one final point. Mons that passed over. Obviously, it's early. But we saw Volcarona in the offseason not get picked. I would have taken it first round.
Yeah. So,
Wonder if
the Netherlandians are being skipped because Laurie is not here. So we're gonna hop into the first pick, which is gonna be by the Utah Hoots.
Okay, so I do see your pick, Brad. Oh, so it's my pick. Okay, my bad.
Okay,
You know,
Montgomery.
Okay, give me a sec. I just gotta. I have two mods I really want to pick, and I'm trying to figure out which one it is. Because if I take one, I'm not taking the other. And you know what? I used the other one last season, so
The thing about Montgomery, I find is I really don't like it. Like,
I don't like it
as
either in draft format.
yeah, I feel like people will. I don't know.
Same
I don't
with
like.
if point because Skarmory is a mod that you prep for. Same with Chansey, Toxapex, Blissey for that matter, Sableye to an extent, because Pokemon in ladder, why they're so good is because if you don't have the right counter for it, they just wall your entire team. When you do, let's say you run like a Fire Blast on I don't know, something that wouldn't typically run Fire Blast, you counter it, or Thunderbolt is something that is physical. Because you'll find a way. Like, I remember last year I ran example, but you can run stuff on Pokemon to counter like Skarmory. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Also, I don't like how Montgomery. It's gonna try to set up rocks. It's gonna try to set up.
The thing with
try to
Skarmory
beef off.
is that it's a one-dimensional Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay, so Spam is just not here anymore. I guess his internet is just not working. So
just go ahead
Next.
and announce the concept.
So Snorlax as the second pick. So I definitely see what excuse me. Strategy is that he's going to take the mons he wants, and he's not going to risk them being taken at all, because obviously he's already figured out his team build, right?
The thing about Snorlax is it's very interesting because like it has Gluttony with like Figgy Berry that could be very tough to break.
Think about that.
And it can just hit really hard. Maybe it can set up with like Curse Lax or Belly Drum.
Curse with Figgy, that could be something.
Yeah.
Especially if you run Rest, run Immunity.
Or even Belly Drum Gluttony Figgy. Good.
Oh, Belly Drums. How fast is it?
I don't believe it's
anyway.
that fast, but I can still like.
No, you can't really utilize Salak. Does anyone remember the Relicify set? What was like Belly Drum? Like what? Stockpile, absolute scum, but you know it worked. I'll give Relicify that, it worked.
I believe he has multiple Snorlax.
Yes. So I'll talk about my Keldeo pick. So came down to Keldeo or Manaphy as my offensive threat, and Manaphy was very, very, very good for me last year. But I feel like I exhausted all of its options, and also I feel like people saw it so much. I think they're gonna know how to counter it to an extent, and I have a lot of sets for Keldeo that I really, really want to try out into something. But obviously, Specs and Scarf, the two choice sets, you have to figure out which it is before you counter it, which is another thing I love about this set.
Yeah, I can even run Comb Mind. There's probably some other things, but like the combination of like Water Stab, maybe Scald, and like
Scald is just amazing.
Red Sword that can hit physically it's hard to like find a switch in.
Yeah, so Thunderous Therian gets taken. I was actually considering this Pokemon also, because this is one of the most dangerous Z-move users in the entire game. Whether Gigavolt, Havoc, or All Out Pummeling, at +2, something's dead. It doesn't matter who, someone's dead. It has an electric immunity, which is crucial, because immunities are amazing in draft league format. And it does get agility.
Yeah, we're starting to see what Rocker's trying to do, because with Thunderous Therian and Infernape, he already has a pretty threatening Volt turn.
That's a pretty nice synergy right there in 2 mons.
So as Infernape play, maybe Thunderous Therian would be the first round, and Infernape would be a second round pick, but
yeah,
that's,
but, I mean, you got it anyway, so
yeah.
You know.
Well, complete disgusting.
I'm not sure how I feel about this, but this is great strategy. That's all I can say. It's disgusting, but it's great strategy.
Oh my.
You want to talk about this for a little bit? Because I'm gonna just really quickly look over the mons available.
So Tapu Fini, this is kind of, it resists the fire weakness that Scissor has. It can use Nature's Madness and just make it easier for something like Scissor to sweep. Its problem is that it doesn't really have reliable recovery, but Ian can definitely draft a Wish Passer in his last 10 mons.
That's a great point. And another point is the Misty Terrain counteracts the Will-O-Wisp on Scizor.
Yeah. That already seems like a core that I don't really want.
Fantastic core. If he ends up getting a ground type, that's just 3 mons right there. That's gonna be really good.
So Zapdos. I feel that this is probably Brad's favorite mon.
All my mons have been sniped, so that's wonderful.
This is also another Volt Turn core, but this one's a more bulky version. I would say...
Yeah. Zapdos is one of the most used Pokemon on ladder for a good reason, because that's the ground immunity right there to counteract his Jirachi. Obviously 2 mons, but I'm just trying to talk like in general. It has the Heat Wave and HP Ice as a great combination. Roost, Discharge to Fish for Paralysis. Obviously Defog is what I think he'd be picking up for.
Yeah, and just the 30% with Paralysis with Discharge just makes Jirachi even more threatening.
HP Ice is so cool. The fact that you can play around it because you don't need to run it, not like ladder, because you need to run it. You can run. What else does it get? I know it gets agility. Oh, it gets Volt Switch and U-turn, so that's for momentum. I love those 2 moves. On those, it's just I didn't feel there's a chance to use it on ladder because you had to run HP Ice.
So Hutch picks up Mega Pinsir.
My bad. Yeah.
I think this is a pick that could have waited a little bit longer because people are going to be very hesitant to pick Mega Pinsir without.
We have our first differing opinions. I like it.
Because I feel people will be very inclined not to pick Mega Pinsir unless they have like a very solid way of getting rid of rocks because of that.
The way I see it is that around Mega Pinsir, but you have to get Mega Pinsir right now because I think someone would have taken it really soon before his next pick. Latios is that reliable, semi-reliable defogger or a defogger that can fit on most teams is what I feel.
I also think that because of Latios's base 110 and Mega Pinsir's base 105, they can pretty much be dealt with like a fast Scarfer.
Yeah, that's a fair point as well. But Mega Pinsir is a mon that you're gonna have to prep for every single match, and because you can, prep their prep is how I put it. Right? Because let's say your opponent brings a hard counter to it, and then you just don't bring it because you don't need to. So this is kind of like a Mega Medicham / Mega. What was the other one? Mega Zam pick. Oh, speaking of Mega Zam, this next pick, another Pokemon that, again, this is in my opinion, this would have been. I would have been more hesitant to pick Mega Zam over Mega Pinsir because Zam is way hard, more countered.
Yeah, I feel like Mega Alakazam has coverage, but I feel like usually the coverage isn't enough because
to break through like Muck is gonna be a hard counter if someone takes it, but like not even that. Like let's just say like a Skuntank with Pursuit and Sucker. It's Will-O-Wisp, so it kind of counteracts that, but its bulk is just simply not enough. Being pure Psychic doesn't help as an offensive typing because it doesn't get stabbed for anything. One set that will be very interesting is a Calm Mind set because that can definitely break through walls.
Yeah, but the opportunity to set up Calm Mind will be pretty...
that's another fair point.
But it could be nice for mind games if he brings like regular Sash Zam to battle.
So yeah, let's take a. Are we taking a break, Hutch?
Not yet. We still have a couple more picks to run through. I have all the picks in. It's just you guys.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So
Yeah.
Heatran and Latias.
That's a great core right there. That's the standard OU core we see all the time. Heatran's a very good multi-purpose mon, although definitely more oriented towards defensive, which is something that can catch stuff off guard. But even like an Infernal Overdrive could be something. Scarf could be used. Good. It's a good support mon.
And Latias is the ground immunity, right?
Yeah. So Kieran Black, good pick, especially for a second pick. Like, good job, Malone. What the heck? Is he going to get another super good draft?
Well,
Malone, did you take it last year? I think you did. I'm not 100% sure.
I can already see that. Malone's probably going for hyper offense.
I love. Yeah.
So far. Oh my. Oh.
Brad retains. Or sorry, that's Keister. What am I talking? So Keister takes Mega Venusaur, which was the reigning defensive mon of the year.
Remember when I was talking
Celesteela-
about Mega Scissor and Tapu Fini being a disgusting defensive core earlier?
This is very.
This is like that times two, honestly, because
I just want to say the
Just
one,
thinking
the one
of
mon, the one mon
finding
that
a way-
solos, the one mon that solos this core is Thundurus, I or Therian, so someone better scoop it, or Latios.
Sorry, Hutch.
Or Latios.
You're breaking. Sorry, Hutch. I can't understand you.
Like the only mons to like 1v1 this core is like Thunduruses or Latios. It's basically.
I'm not sure.
I'm just seeing Mega Venusaur and Celesteela on the same team.
It's just such a hard core to break because you can't trap Celesteela reliably unless you're the one person that takes Magnezone. Fair point, Altaria.
Yeah.
Maybe Moltres is the mon we take tier 2. Although Moltres is actually a really cool mon. The Charizard X gets taken by Naria. I love Charizard X. I tried it out in the off-season. One thing I will point out though is that with just Stealth Rocks. Defogger, Mew is that option, but sometimes like revenge kill with pretty much anything, which is something he needs to note. But the thing with Charizard X over,
I actually really like Mega Charizard X in Draft League because like it just needs one turn to set up, and your opponent's probably going to switch into their wall. But if you can like keep it in, you can set it up turn 1 and like potentially just get a 6-0 if they're not
with Earthquake are crazy, and fire water type moves for that matter.
Like I feel Mega Charizard X is just one of those setup sweepers that you can run first, or you can just set up first turn, and people will just go from.
So, you can see the chat. Everyone wanted Mega Venu for sure. Although Keister gets both, so Keister is looking like an enemy right from the get-go. So Hutch, would you like to weigh in here on any surprises?
Alright, so best pick, well, most surprising pick is Snorlax, hands down, bar none, and Mega Venusaur. That's the best pick of the round. I don't care what anyone says. That core is absolutely dumb, stupid, ridiculous. There's no beating that core without multiple moves.
Bro, Lotad just came back. What the hell?
I feel like these last 4 picks could have all been to your first round pick.
It's
just quite interesting.
For sure.
Okay.
Kieran Black at what, like 25th or something? I don't know. Okay, how many picks are taken? It's like odd number.
26th, I think.
That's crazy. That's crazy pick. Lotad.
But there is something to say about Kieran Black and Mega Lopunny.
Yeah.
Because both of them are huge physical walls, or not physical walls, physical wall breakers. Pretty much.
Black can run mixed, which is another threat.
Yeah, you can pretty much expect like every wall to be brought against that team,
Or
just try to like out offense it.
So Laurie and Spam are making their picks now. So. Oh wait, they're gonna make it at the end of tier A. Yeah.
Okay, Hutch, are there Z captains?
Yes, there are 2 Z captains allowed per team.
So thing with Pure Black is that with the Z move, the Free Shock Sub-Zero Slammer, there are pretty much nothing that can take like let's say an Ice Beam into a Free Shock. Huge to support his potentially Mega Lopunny sweep. Because let's say a Slowbro comes in, you hit it with the Ice Beam, then you Z move with the Gigavolt Havoc, you knock that thing out, and then Lopunny's gonna tear through it.
Definitely some things I can see Malone going for next is maybe some Hazard setup, maybe some Bolt Turn. Go with his.
So, round 3 is starting soon, so let's just really quickly run down what Pokemon what's a value pick, do you think?
Last 4 picks.
Yeah, but I just want to say that Spam made 1 pick. He picked a Mega Gardevoir, and Laurie went for the Sand Core, getting Excadrill and Tyranitar.
Are you gonna? So we're just gonna wait for the slide.
And Spam got Chansey. So those are the picks that were made.
Spam got Chansey.
All right.
Chansey is not one I.
Hutch, we're gonna wait for the stream, right?
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
There it
so
is.
do we talk about it though? I'll talk
about
it.
Alright, round 3 started. It should be on stream.
Okay, I understand. Okay, so Laurie takes Excadrill Tyranitar to the Sand offense.
Starmie, going with what you were saying earlier with Mega Charizard X being pressured by Stealth Rock. Starmie's a pretty good pick.
Yeah, Starmie's a good pick. Really quickly about this Excadrill Tyranitar pick is that they don't have to be run together because Drill can run Scarf and T-Dark can run Support really quick. So I like that pick, especially in the 3rd round, because that can be offensive and utility. This one of the best reliable spinners for his Charizard X. So great team synergy right there.
And you can already see if he gets a Bulky Grass type, or even something like Tapu Bulu, that could be pretty nice on his team.
Or no, because Malone doesn't really need one actually.
But Starmie is another Psychic type with Mew, so that might not be the best.
Yep, definitely good point. Although Psychic is I think I ran 4 Psychic types last year. Psychic is surprisingly easily countered. To an extent, of course. You don't want to just run. Yeah. Oh yeah, he picked. Oh yeah. So okay. So who's his face?
Hold up.
Keister picked Manaphy.
Yeah, let me get it on.
About Manaphy last year. So Manaphy was the
core is even grosser.
Yes. So funny story about Keister's the Manaphy is that Manaphy won the most offensive one for me last year, but Keister was the one who originally picked it for Clefable, which is blockbuster trade. So looks like he wants to recapture some of that glory that he gave to me. Manaphy can do it. Tail glows, and it sculpts.
Or Surf.
Or Surf. I don't think I ran Surf a single time. Hydro Vortex is
How are you supposed to prep for this team? You have to worry about Tail Grillo, you have to worry about breaking through his core of Mega Venusaur, Celesteela.
Oh my
goodness.
Yeah, one thing I will mention though is that he's really susceptible to a setup sweeper. He doesn't have too much offensive output before Manaphy Tail glows.
I guess what Hutch was saying earlier about maybe Thunderous breaking through that team.
But if it does Tail glow, yeah, because the Nasty Plot's up and it beats. It should beat. Well, it doesn't beat Venusaur 1v1, but you need to weaken it. Hydreigon has a pick, so looks like Malone is deciding that he doesn't need any walls because he's just gonna kill your team before you can get ready. It's interesting.
He has 3 fairy weaknesses.
Yeah.
That
a bulky steel could be something he picks next, like Metagross, or I don't know any other bulky megas at the top of my head that could really be run.
I'll go check what there is left.
I mean, bulky poison, is that a thing? Regalgy? No. I can't think of any, really. He's Aggron, but I wouldn't really use Aggron. Steelix.
Maybe Reggie Steel.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Definitely a tier 2 pick you can take a look at.
But it does give him a U-turn, which allows him to get into his other threats. But
Can we talk about how, really, one more time before we move on? Decides to pick Terrakion. Sorry, no, that's not Hudge. Demaster picks Terrakion. I really like Terrakion. Think he should run.
I'm just thinking about how maybe Mold Breaker Exudro can break through this team pretty well. But Terrakion.
Great point. Yeah, Scarf Exudro has no counters for him right now. Maybe something like Bulu could be next. Bulu could be a great addition to this team, especially Keytran Bulu Core.
Yeah, that could be nice. But
Keon
Tarak is a nasty Z move user, so
great choice, Mon. It's like the physical variant of Keldeo, but it does get Stealth Rocks and setup, double dance. So Static picks Crobat. Is that from Anderson? Yes. Okay. So wants Crobat as one of his picks. I do like Crobat. I think he could have waited, but obviously he's not here, so that's kind of a moot point. Very reliable defogger to support his team if he does choose so, because it can run Brave Bird, it can run U-turn, Taunt, never missing Toxic that goes through sub with Infiltrator. Speed tier is off the charts. It can EV it, play around with the bulk. I know it gets Super Fang because Golbat gets it. Special is also an option. I've seen that run a couple times. Any thoughts?
Yeah. Nasty Plot, yeah, that can break through. So.
Sludge Bomb, Dark Pulse, or something.
Crobat's good. It's probably one of the best mons in Draft League format. But my pick, it was
if this was the old format, if this was the old format, it would have been like the first pick of UU.
Yeah. All right. So this mon wasn't even on my board, but you guys don't know how to draft power apparently. So I had to get the team. I have to get it. I have to.
So it looks like Hutch is picking. Hutch is picking the mon that literally like tore 3 teams last year.
18 kills, bro.
Have a counter.
Who's your counter?
Like your resist is not a resist. Remember, Hutch? Remember when you played me in my Aphros? Used to be a counter and then it wasn't.
It got 2-shot.
it was incredible because I EV'd it to take like 3, but then rocks on the field and it's just over.
Yep.
Anyways, U-turn for me is what gives Victini a viable option because it can U-turn out, get that chip like it did on Ampharos as an example, and then it just V-creates. Because V-create doesn't actually lose power, it just loses like speed. So if you do outspeed like a slow wall, it's gonna break. Bull Strike never misses with Victory Star. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but I just also has a problem of maybe he picks up the second psychic type, and so pursuit trapping might be a thing. That's something. Rocks are still a problem for him, but he's probably
I do like a
for that later on.
I do like a special set because it has like blue flare that never misses too, which is like pretty cool.
And next is Mega Blastoise for Ghost.
Oh, it doesn't never miss. It's pretty much gonna never miss. Was it 85.1.1?
Yeah, some moves don't miss, and Focus Blast gets to be like 77, so you actually have a chance to hit it.
Gonna miss. Oh, you know.
TG, just go ahead and put your pick in chat, in the draft chat.
Yep. Oh yeah.
So go ahead and talk about Mega Blastoise.
So Mega Blastoise, I actually really like Mega Blastoise as a Mega because it's so fat, and it hits hard. It has spin, which is I don't think he'd run it though when he has a Zapdos. But this also opens up an option for Zapdos to be offensive, agility, if he wants to.
Yeah, Mega Blastoise is a nice rapid spinner. Probably the best one you can get. And also a Mega Slot. The problem I find with Mega Blastoise,
The board Gudra.
It sometimes has a problem with the like 4 move slot syndrome because it usually has to run rapid spin.
So Gudra is kind of an off-the-board pick. I don't think this would have been taken if you waited, but again, that's not really important. It's a special wall. It just sponges up hits. It lives Draco from Latios. It lives Draco from Hydreigon. It's so incredible. Even physically, it's not terrible physically. It has Sap Sipper, which is a grass immunity, and a Sleep Powder immunity. Dragon Tail's an option. This is a great support mon for his team. It looks like more of a fat core centered around Mega Scizor sweeps.
Yeah, and this kind of shows the standard like Dragon Fairy Steel core with Mega Scizor.
So Rocker gets Slowbro in his 3rd round. So this is interesting because this order could have been reversed, really. Like Slowbro could have been 1st and then Infernape 3rd, but I guess it worked. Slowbro's kind of dropped off in usage. All the Z moves that counter it now. To an extent, of course. But still, in a league where only 2 mons can use Z moves, can definitely be threatening with Calm Mind.
And Rocker's team seems to be all about switching around and getting momentum.
Generator. What's that mon? Tangrowth could be a definitely good option, or even a Moongoose. That could be a cool right then and there.
So
I'm surprised to take Cobalion so early on because I'm sure he could have taken that like 5th or 6th.
Yeah, Cobalion's one of those Pokemon that has rised in usage on the ladder because of how well it works with Z move.
Yes,
and
definitely.
It will probably be a Z captain later.
Third to Terrakion. Terrakion just hits harder, but Cobalion has the ability to be supportive because it does have Volt Switch.
Wait,
It's fantastic.
Could we go back to the last one because we still haven't really talked about his other 2 picks from when he came back?
Yes. I'm sorry?
Like, we haven't really talked about Mega Gardevoir and Chansey.
Sure, we can talk about Mega Gardevoir.
I think we should actually keep it going because we have.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, Hutch, I guess we'll talk about that like in the recap.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can move on, Hutch.
I'm seeing the live chat and people are complaining about Slowbro being judged as a round 1 pick.
Okay, so I take Volcarona now. So I kept complaining about why Volcarona wasn't taken, so I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna take it.
So that was my mentality with Victini.
It's definitely gonna be like my Z captain. That's kind of gonna go without saying. It doesn't really have counters. Rocks is something that I need to figure out how to get rid of.
Entei is a pretty big counter.
But other than that, the bulky Quiverdad set lives so much stuff. If you don't run something that can directly counter it like a rock type, then you're kind of screwed. And with Landorus and Keldeo supporting it, I feel like this can be a great Pokemon for my team.
Yeah, it's interesting to think that in like ladder, people, it's kind of like the same situation when people.
Yeah, you have to run something that can counter it, whether it's Scarf Keldeo, Scarf Aerodactyl. I've been seeing Scarf Terrakion, the more common one.
Yeah, and it's interesting to think that even if you run like Chartyberry on.
Yeah, that's another option. It's a great point.
Yeah, it's just very easy to break through teams.
Yeah. So Azelf is taken 3rd by Brad. That's very interesting because that kind of doesn't fit his team mold, but I wouldn't have predicted he would have taken this. I really like Azelf. I really hate how it's been relegated to like a set up Rocks and Boom Pokemon now in the metagame because it has so much potential as just a nasty plotter. It has physical moves like Knockoff. Z, what's it called? Was it Z Explosion or something? Breakneck Blitz. Just this thing kills everything. Obviously, still has rocks, has taunts.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that because of the rock set being so popular, it's been moved to a tier where it can't really effectively sweep. But it can pose a threat in something like that.
To be honest, for sure.
So next up is Rotom Wash by.
Spam, you can commentate if you want, dude.
A good pick, but again, this is something so Skarmory Rotomosh is a very good synergy to an extent. It's just a good wall, right?
Yeah,
Except of
his team doesn't.
you can
deal
set
with
up on
Volt
this
Switch,
team.
but yeah, his team's.
Hutch, you remember your Rotomosh? It was
my
great
God.
against me.
I
You
love
brought it, right? But beware, sub bulked up on it.
Yeah, it can be set up fodder at times if you bring bulky enough things like Beware. But like when I played Static, he had no answers for it, and this thing Volt Switched everywhere because his only answer for Volt Switch was a Alolan Marowak, which gets one shot by Hidden Power.
Very good.
Hydro.
It's very matchup heavy, which is another thing why it's so popular in the ladder, but not so much in this metagame.
The thing I find confusing about Mr. Spider's team right now, it's like I don't think he's here drafting for himself, but I don't think it's really has like a goal that it wants to win with.
And that's definitely something that is influenced by he's not here. My team, when Raver took it for me, had like I don't know what I don't want to trash on him because obviously he did it for me, so I'm thankful. But so I do like to point that out. Tornadus Therian is the next pick by Laurie. I like Tornadus a lot. If it could hit Hurricane, it's the best Pokemon in the game. If it doesn't, you're gonna lose him on. So
it helps against fighting types that are probably going to come trying to counter the Tyranitar drills.
And this is also something I don't know, but Liepard is one of the best tier B rain setters as Prankster from Rain. Hurricane, that could be really interesting.
I don't know if would run Command and Rain. Because you don't really want to put.
If I'm Laurie, I would take Liepard in tier B because Liepard is Prankster. Should get Sandstorm because I think it gets all the weather moves.
All right, so at the recap, what do you guys think of the round? Like steals, what could have waited, stuff like that.
Third round is kind of crazy to me because it was the MVP last year, or sorry, MOP. Most offensive one, yeah.
Yeah.
Slowbro in the third round is kind of cancerous.
It's surprising to me that Victini last.
Tornadus T in the third round is pretty well good.
Victini had 18
Tornadus,
kills.
As long as you stay away, in my opinion, in the early rounds.
Yeah.
Millen used it really well.
Yeah. I'm just.
This is kind of like.
Yeah, Brad, I get you about the spiders list, and obviously we're not blaming you at all, but it's just something about like when the coach knows what the coach wants.
So this round, you can kind of see like a similar mindset between all of the coaches, where they're going for like similar types of things. Like you see, like
I love
five bulky water types.
Yeah, I love the Crobat pick. I think that's gonna fit his team amazingly.
Let's move on to round 4.
Stop complaining about. We can stop complaining about Volcarona being passed over to the 5th round again. So.
Yeah.
What else? Hydreigon's a decent pick, pretty much fair value there. So, we're moving on. So, Mega Gallade. Do you want to talk about that?
It has a sword stance set. It's a pretty good Mega. It's kind of comparable to like Mega Medicham and Mega Lopunny. It's kind of like the middle one of the group because it can set up. It's pretty fast, but it's not like as fast as Mega Lopunny. You can't instantly vet out as many things as.
Personally, this is kind of to me it's a poor man's Mega Lopunny.
Yeah, I can agree.
But
just set up.
If I'm not mistaken, it has higher attack for sure.
It easily is higher attack. It's
I don't.
like 165 or something.
Damn, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that thing.
All right, so you guys can keep talking. I'm gonna really quickly look over my draft plans.
So next is Arcanine, which is pretty nice considering Arcanine can be run pretty defensively. It won't be really killed that easily. It can be a nice Z-move user. I consider it a more supporting mod, but it can definitely be run with offensive move because it has like outrage.
Choice banded Flare Blitz, whether with Intimidate or Flash Fire, is great support.
Yeah.
Where are all the defoggers?
Well, there's Flygon.
Wow. So
It's interesting to see.
Is Flygon tier 1? Oh,
Yeah.
No.
It is because Flygon seems like one of the better tier 2 picks, but like.
Why is every single defog Pokemon gone?
I don't know. Flygon has U-turn. It has Dragon Dance now, but I think Dragon Dance is a little bit of a bait that people tend to run because it's not great.
I feel like defog could be better. It's just a better for it. But Dragon Dance definitely. Millid bought me with it.
Next is Tangrowth.
Next is Tangrowth. It's my pick. Tangrowth fits really well because like the sleep option is just fantastic for mons like Keldeo, Volcarona, and Landorus to potentially set up or just click a move. It also gives me a switch-in move that isn't super effective because Tangrowth is such a stupid Pokemon.
And I have a feeling you probably sniped Rocker, who was probably going for Slowbro Tangrowth, but he can probably pick a Moongus.
Toxapex is still there. Okay, so why I picked this over the other regen Pokemon like Toxapex and Amoonguss because I hate mons that don't have offensive pressure. And Tangrowth has base 100 special attack, and I've used a Life Orb one really well with Leaf. Ooh, I love this pick by Gustavo. I love this pick. Decidueye.
Decidueye is an interesting mon. I haven't really seen how it does in Draft League, but it has Spirit Jackal, which is an interesting thing.
So in UU, Decidueye is, I think it was, last time I checked, it was like the second most. It beats Stall easily. Spirit Shackle. It can run SD or it can run bulky with Toxic and Roost.
Yeah,
and
or
or
swaps into Zygarde.
Crazy.
10%. So it's very good.
It has the U-turn. Really good utility moves. It's a great Spadeffel. It doesn't get defog. Oh, that's
I thought it does. I'm pretty sure it does.
Okay.
Because that's one of the.
I've never seen it. Okay, I'm personally never seen it being used in defog, but look at its base 78, 75, 100. Not off the charts, but it's the moves it gets. Ooh, Rocker gets Mega Aggron.
Well, his team went from a very offensive lineup to a very bulky.
Oh, Shadow's here. And everyone's coming. Okay, so Aggron, God. That is all. It gets rocks, which...
Yeah. The one problem might be that it doesn't really have reliable recovery outside of rest.
Yeah, and but it is a mon that rest would work well on.
Yeah, it does work well with rest.
It does
heavy,
heavy
like, people don't expect it from like a defensive monster like
it has, what is it?
Aggron.
Base 120 or something like that.
It has base 140.
140. 140. Hello. Okay. Yeah.
And with filter, it's not dying easily. Probably can take like one or two things out. But
it takes Fire Blast from Chandelure in Yu, because I used to use this mod a lot in Yu when it was released in Gen 6. Gengar, well, it also gets two phasing moves where Roar and Dragon Tail, something I want to point out. So Gengar is taken. It no longer levitates, so that's one thing. But it seems like Curse Body activates every single time for some reason.
Yeah, it's just the curse of Gengar's changing ability.
Because Goodra Gengar as a special attack combo is gonna hit hard. It pretty much has every single coverage in the game it needs. And Gengar, to take a look at, is a Flash Fire mon.
It gives Ian something pretty fast
It's very fast
for a team that still is pretty slow. So it'll be nice for cleaning up.
Yep, and also this gives him a fairy check. I know he has Scissor, but
is this Zygarde 10%?
Yes, this is Zygarde 10%.
Okay, it says Zygarde 50%.
Yeah, it could be 10%. Zygarde 10% is one of the most interesting mons. I've been playing around in UU with it a lot, and it's basically like the best way I could put it is it's just a faster version of Zygarde 50% that can't use coil effectively. Corkscrew Crash is a very good option because it does Okoke like stuff like Clefable, a +1 obviously. E-Speed is still an option. It does get superpower, could be used all pummeling. This I would use this as the Z captain for sure because it has so much coverage moves.
Zygarde 10% is a very interesting pick from my, because it's like you said it was a fast Zygarde, but like I've never seen it, but it seems like it could do really well considering it also has 1,000 arrows.
Yeah, so it's 3 ties with Raikou. Its attack is respectable.
Like this is a mon that I was theory crafting about in drafting.
It has the same attack as Zygarde. It has no bulk area. 54 HP.
So next is Hippo, which is
Interesting.
very interesting.
It was a mon I don't particularly like in draft format, but Hutch, why don't you talk about it actually?
Alright, so I've been using Hippo on the ladder, and I've been using like a shift gear set with like Magnezone, or Magearna of course with Mag.
Wait, that
Hippo.
thing learns shift gear?
No.
Yeah, Magearna gets shift gear.
Just,
Oh no, Hippo not gets shift gear. Wow, can you imagine?
So, I loved using Hippo because it's such a great Rocky helmet user with reliable recovery.
You can check the.
So like, it's one of the only ground types with actual reliable recovery, besides like Gliscor, and I've used Gliscor and I don't like using it. So it's a reliable rocker. It gives me.
Oh, that's just interesting.
Yeah, I just like it. I don't know.
This is off topic, but for
Something
me,
to point out
Gliscor
is that there's a little bit of an ice weakness on Hutch's team.
Yep.
Yep.
I see that.
Actually, something that I just realized now is Weavile hasn't been picked.
Yep. And thanks for revealing a potential snipe for me. He's joking. No, but Weavile's on my list for a while now, but I just haven't had a chance to take it. Brad used it to perfection. It fits on every single team if you need a trapper. Knockoff's great. Okay, Clefable is taken in the 4th round. We saw Clefable. I wasn't there for the draft this year or last season, but Clefable was my first pick or second pick or something like that, and it's dropped all the way. It just tells you how much the metagame has shifted. To be honest, I think unaware Clefable has become the new trend, hasn't it?
Yeah, generally.
I don't know. I don't really.
Generally for Zygardes.
Clefable really only used in stall as unaware cleric. UU, it's still Calm Mind. It's still kind of cancerous. But the thing, Z moves obviously just completely changed it. You used to be not able to 2-hit KO it, which is the whole thing, and now you just bop it.
And Thunderwave nerf makes it so even if you get a Thunderwave off, you're not guaranteed to. But that can be.
It's just like so many mons became more powerful. Offense became so much more common. So at the four. So yeah, there it is.
Top of Blue Heatran core.
We were talking about this because now Terrakion and Heatran can take earthquakes.
And his team is also looking very offensive based. He's probably.
One thing though is that he might have to lose out on Bulu being a Z move user because I think Terrakion would be one, and then maybe a tier B mon. But you know, he still could be a good mon.
Like all of his mons can be Z move users.
Like what was this Subsea that I was seeing? I don't want to see it, but it's still a good move.
Chris Elliott.
There it is. Oh, is this the exact same team he took? What the hell? This is exactly the same. Like 3 of the mons are exactly the same. I don't know about Hydreigon, but I don't think he took it.
Well, there's something to take like the Moonblast there incoming, went along with like everything else.
Why does that sprite look so clean?
I know, right? Most of them don't look that clean.
I know, that was so good. It's like shiny. It's not. I know it's not shiny, but it is. Okay, so you talk about how he doesn't have a fairy resist. This isn't a fairy resist, but it's a damn good wall.
Yeah.
Calm Mind is really
hard.
good. Cresselia
Like earlier, you were talking about things that Kyurem Black, like Kyurem Black can't be really stopped with like CMZ, but like Cresselia is maybe like one of the few mons that can do it. And the fact that he's picked it up means that he won't actually, which
and
is
Cresselia represents a win condition that he doesn't really have because. But I'm talking about something that can bring him back or play around. Okay, so Weavile gets taken.
Oh my goodness!
But
get this team out of my sight.
I never bring up mons I'm gonna take. But anyways.
Yeah, I'm not in this draft, so I'm free to talk about anything. But this team, just has so many powerful threats on it.
I love his team build because he's got like great like walls, but he's also got the thing that eventually he's got the Venusaur Weavile combo that Brad ran last year. You got Celesteela, which I wanted to be banned on his team.
Give Keister some like Volt Turn and some Wish passes, and he will be a huge threat.
Get Keister like. Keister could swing a trade.
So Chestnut.
Interesting pick.
I don't know how.
I love Chestnut, but I honestly I kind of thought it was tier 2. Never mind. Okay, so Chestnut. The thing I love about Chestnut is that it can run the spikes like fat ass set that like everyone hates to run because they just spike his shield on every single other turn, mindlessly. With spikes, which is really good in this format, but also Belly Drum Salak is something that can really catch your opponent off guard if you keep bringing the defensive set on a regular basis.
But the thing about Chestnut is he's more like a wall.
Yeah,
but like but walls with like 4 times weaknesses aren't really the greatest.
Yeah,
thing.
that's a good point.
Yeah, that's why you don't see things like what's it called? Ferrothorn being drafted.
Yeah. Would you like to come in, weigh in here a bit?
Alright, so I think the best pick of the round would have to be either Cresselia, Weavile, Clefable, or Mega Aggron. Like Mega Aggron.
I like Cresselia.
Mega Aggron and Slowbro. Like, what's the one thing that beats that for the most part? It's electric type moves. So guess what? He has a Thunderous Therian to back that up. Yep. So Rockers has a good team. So I hope you like it, Rocker, because I'm drafting for you.
Yep.
My favorite pick's probably the Tapu Bulu, considering how well it synergizes with his team. Weavile is just like a straight up threat that I can't believe dropped to the 4th round.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, I'm not taking this one, which is why I'm going to talk about it. How has Tapu Koko not been taken yet?
How has Necrozma not been taken yet?
Come on, why you gotta bring up a mon I was going to take? Why you gotta do this to me, Hutch?
Oh, what did I say even, bro? I don't even know what I said.
I haven't said a single word about Necrozma this entire stream.
So if you want me to make another prediction, I think round 5 is like, I think is where you see like interesting niche mons that are going to be picked. So something like a Doug Trio, maybe like a Vantula.
Take unless you're sure you want it. If it's your team.
Let's start round 5.
Okay. The hell are they? Where the defaugers?
Sylveon. Sylveon is actually something that's quite interesting to follow this spot. It looks like Inoue is trying to build up a defensive core, but all of his defensive mons seem to have some sort of offensive potential.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good yeah.
So his team might not be the bulkiest one, but it can probably deal with a lot of different mons.
I made a wrong pick in my 4th round. I throw it out there. Yeah, Sylveon is great because it can be specs and kill something. Because there are no fairy resists in this game anymore. That's another option. Rest Talk Snore. Oh, Florges. Wow, back-to-back really bulky fairies.
Oh yeah. There's another thing that
Again.
needs to go. Mega Altaria. People, wake up. Mega Altaria is here.
So, Florges.
Yeah, Mega, don't I?
You
I don't know how to really.
Yeah, I actually use Florges a lot because I play Yu quite a bit, probably more than you. So Florges has started to change from a full-on cleric wall to a calm mind, sort of more offensive set because it has a really good speed, just great neutral typing, and a calm mind aromatherapy set. There's not really a way to counter that unless you have the taunt or like a steel physical move.
Yeah, Florges
So,
is
that's
similar to
Yeah, that was what we were talking
Fable in
about.
that way.
It gets wish
And
pass.
Florges, yeah, even as a cleric, it's very good on his team.
Wish pass is the one thing I would like to bring up because wish pass is just fantastic on his team.
Well, there goes Galvantula. This is a very nice team to have Galvantula on, considering that Megalo, Punny, Kirim Black, Hydreigon. If your opponent gets like a speed drop, they're just not going to outspeed threats, and they're just going to win.
Yep.
But like, it's kind of predictable, so people will definitely be.
That's a
predicting
fantastic point. Static used this in season 2, and I don't remember him using sticky web because I watched like 4 or 5 matches, and he always used it as like a volt switcher. Oh, good offensive momentum.
行，你买点土豆片就行。搁打的发个麦就行了。
So Mandiba's taken. So that's fantastic because now I have literally no options for hazard removal anymore.
Mandibuzz gives a ground immunity, another ground immunity that isn't weak to. That isn't weak to.
This next pick, and now I'm in a terrible position.
Mandibuzz is just a solid pick. Rotom Heat.
Yeah, Rotom Heat. That's a niche pick. That's definitely a niche pick.
Yeah.
I don't really have much to talk about it.
It's interesting in the fact that it has trick, but you don't really want to trick your opponent a choice card against you. It helps with dealing with.
It's basically the Rotom form that feels. Other than Rotom Wash is more defensive, obviously, but they all depend on your team build, which is what I really like. Master. What's wrong with the Master? Why are you sorry? Okay. Anyways, so Rotom Heat on his team doesn't have a water resist, which may be something you take a look at.
Yeah.
The water is such a strong in the game of Scald.
Oh, Vaporeon.
This is a good. Oh my God, Hutch, what are you doing? We talked about this, Hutch. We talked about this.
What? I needed an ice resist, I needed a heal beller, I needed a wish, I needed a water type. This thing fits everything. Beautiful.
Okay.
Here, I'll PM you a great second choice.
I hated this Pokemon in every single way. I would never use this in any format. Okay, so that's my thoughts. Would you have any thoughts?
It looks like Hippo and Vaporeon are going to be the main walls, which that in itself is a little weak to grass, but if you're going to be using grass moves on this team, that just lets like Mega Pinsir or Victini come in. That would be difficult to deal with.
So next pick.
Our Manatee. Another U-turner. It's really hard.
Great pick. Fits his team perfectly with all those hazard control bonds.
Yeah, it can be a lead to just check what your opponent has. You can. I'm pretty sure it has some setup. I usually just see the Scarf variant.
I don't think it has very much setup, but sheer force is ridiculous on this thing.
Something you have to note with a lot of fire types now is the flame charge set. That might be pretty
Yeah.
nice.
Thank you. That's a great.
I
I
used
love
that with Victini, and I adored it.
Oh. So I know this. I don't probably know the answer to this, but okay, never mind. No, I want to ask you this. I know the answer. Never mind.
Star Raptor.
Star
It
Raptor,
takes like
wow.
2 things down with it, with like Brave Birds and
Think
Double
about the
Edges.
top.
Gives them nice U-turn. Gives some defog, I'm pretty sure.
It does get defog. It has intimidate too.
It's probably
If you want to go on default.
Gets it.
Star Raptor is just a very hard hitter.
Oh,
More
looks
like
looks like I'm making a trade right away and no default. Well,
a Porygonzi.
yeah, Brad, I know what I'm gonna take. I just want to see what.
I really don't like Porygonzi as a pick. I feel like its main power now comes out of Z conversion.
How long do we have?
Considering you can't use status moves,
Minutes, make
Or-
a pick.
Z status moves.
Use my full minutes then.
Porygonzi is just a lot weaker without Z conversion. It can run Scarf. It can hit pretty hard with analytic tri attacks or even analytic hyper beams,
Like,
which is
final
just
one,
probably
Adaptability.
or yeah,
It's a good Z move
adaptability.
user even without the Z conversion.
Yeah, Porygonzi is probably the only Pokemon that it's viable to run Hyper Beam on.
Yeah. Besides like Heliolisk, it's not bad for Heliolisk. Alright. The Royal Gardevoir picked.
Milotic. Ooh, this is where you start to see like a Stolly team come up. With Milotic, Decidueye,
Loaded
Chansey.
Chansey is really scummy.
It like when you think of Stall, the ways you beat it are like setup fodder or maybe like toxic damage, but Milotic kind of like takes
Toxic,
advantage.
yeah, but Toxic doesn't work when you have a Chansey. The only way I can see is like a SD fighting type. But then
Yeah.
you got the Decidueye. Oh no, don't take that back. SD fighting type. Like, SD Infernape is gonna kill this entire team. Let's point that out real quick.
Yeah, Infernape runs today.
Yeah, what the hell?
But like Milotic kind of, other than like Chansey being able to aromatherapy or like Milotic
Yeah, I
kind of
agree,
takes
Tony, I know.
advantage of both toxic and set, or it doesn't take advantage of set it, but it has haze to stop set up.
Alright, in my opinion, this next pick is the best pick of the round and the best pick of tier A, just in value. Like, good lord, TG. What? You got Salamence in round 5.
I know. I was looking around the defog ones, like, I just filtered in Showdown, like, Salamence. Like, this defog. Wait, Salamence.
It gets Wish as well.
So
Yeah, I do remember that, because Laurie
Now
ran with
is- two Pokemon with 4 times weakness to ice, and Tangrowth, who's also weak to ice.
That's definitely something, but... Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take a look at that, obviously.
So Ice Shard is definitely going to be brought like any week it can against this team.
Keldeo, because Keldeo, I think I love about it, it's such a good defensive one, too.
Yeah, it actually
Just
walls
the
better.
setup
one.
potential of this team with like
Yeah, go
there's a
ahead.
lot of setup potential with like Double Dance, Lando T, Quiver Dance, Volcarona,
It's looking
Dragon
like
Dance, Salamence. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, Oricorio kind of takes advantage of this team a little bit.
yeah,
but-
because you know someone's gonna pick Oricorio. Because Oricorio doesn't die, isn't revenged by every single Pokemon in the game.
It's the nice use of Dancer, I guess, but
Does it really? It does. What the hell? That's too right. It's so funny. Guys, hear that? Oricorio counters my entire team. Lure for Brad. I like his team though.
Chandelure is a pretty offensive monster. Like, its
Scarf-
coverage is...
Although it does not outspeed like Mega Beedrill, so 145. And Sceptile, and by that, like Aerodactyl.
Yeah,
So that's
Scar-
one thing you should note.
No one has maybe
Eh.
or arrow though. So.
Well, getting to round 6 might change that, considering round 6 is usually where people take those megas that they've been kind of putting off.
Now, I want to point out right now, I have a Mega in mind. If someone snipes that Mega for me, I am be so mad because like I'm actually gonna be screwed. I think Hachino's gonna.
Yeah, I think I know what it is. Once
So
Laurie
explain-
puts in her pick. Okay.
You on O?
So we're
Um,
gonna skip
you-
Mr. Spider
you-
because he does not have any more picks on his board apparently. So yeah. We're just gonna go
Really?
right to Laurie's pick, which
Yeah,
I will
sick
have
pick.
up in a minute. Bam.
Suicune. How would a Suicune work with it?
Okay, well, Suicune comes out. That's just a great mon because it just spams Scald whether you want it or not. Not many counters really can absorb Scalds for no charge. Calm Mind, of course.
Yeah. Calm Mind. There's like Crocoon that people are scared of.
Or
The only problem I have with Suicune is because...
Beam, I would like to point out Beam is really nice because right now it doesn't have any ice coverage on any single mon. Other than like Ice Punch.
The only problem I have with Suicune is like, the only offensive moves that it can really afford to run are like Scald and Ice. Unless you run like an Assault Vest 4 attack Suicune.
Jesus, what would be the fourth attack?
Or sometimes AV or Shadow Ball. Or not AV, but Air Slash and Shadow Ball.
Oh, is that Shadow Ball?
Yep.
That's cool. Actually, that's cool.
Which
All
is
Ice Beam. Usually hitting hard grass if you're gonna run offensive, which I wouldn't.
But it's a nice pick to pick up this late.
Alright, so let's go.
I think
to
I backed myself. Man, I really backed myself into a corner.
So what do you
My
guys
favorite pick here is probably Staraptor.
Yeah, bird spam is ridiculous. Well,
I love Staraptor.
well, it's not a bird. That's why I
Um,
had to get Mega Pinsir just for the spam.
I remember that was a while ago, but me and Brad were playing around with Staraptor, and it was so fun to use. This thing Oko's Tapu Koko. It's just like a general guide. Lele, Lele's not. Yeah, Brave Bird, U-turn, Final Gambit, CC.
You could even roost off the damage from the Reckless
Does
and
get- yeah.
Ledge and stuff like that.
I wouldn't run default, but you know it's always an option.
Yeah.
Well, the Master. Mence is probably one of the better picks for this late, but
Salamence is the best pick.
it's
of
not the
round,
best
I don't care.
pick.
I don't care what anyone says. Salamence is the best pick of the round. Hands down.
I wouldn't have. I would have passed over Mence if Mandibuzz was available.
Um,
It's just the power versus like the team. Because now I backed myself into a corner because I needed a reliable defogger. Because Salamence. But I mean,
it's also a Wish user.
actually, you know what? I could see Salamence being a support defogger.
Yeah.
But definitely, I backed myself into the corner here because Volcarona, Salamence, weak to rocks. Who else did I pick? And so, Hutch, we're doing like a recap after this, right?
After the tier A. Yes, most likely.
This is the season, right? Yeah, okay. So we can spend some time on that.
Galvantula is probably the nicest one.
I do like the Galvantula pick a lot.
It works very nice with Malone's
The
team.
back-to-back fairies at the beginning will really be interesting because that's two fantastic support mons in value. Porygon Z is okay. Porygon Z is one of the more interesting picks for me because it doesn't get Z conversion,
Yeah.
but it does get like every single coverage move with Z moves,
And it has adaptability.
and it still gets
to
agility.
try attack.
Still gets double dance. Yeah,
Yes,
try
it
attack,
gets agility
adaptability.
now.
I like the download set. The download set with the Z move is really cool because you don't see it because there's Z conversion. but that could be something really interesting. Or even like what Z adaptability, Z breakneck blitz, hyper beam. Could you imagine? Is Chansey gonna live that? It will. But...
Who knows?
So Pokemon that haven't been taken, that I won't be taken, so I'll talk about it. Necrozma.
Thunderous Eye.
Necrozma.
Some weird reason. Banned this last season. No one's taken it. Necrozma. What else is on my list?
Crocodile hasn't been taken. Landorus hasn't been taken. Tapu Koko hasn't been taken.
Yeah,
Thundurus.
Tapu Koko has
that's
to get
crazy.
taken.
Tapu Koko will be either a free agent or some really good free agent.
Starting round 6.
Hasn't been taken.
Golipede is something interesting. I had it on my board originally, but my team's already pretty fast, so I'm not gonna take it. This guy is. Yeah, I hope people know that.
Let's see what
Shaman.
else is
So
interesting.
Laurie used Shaman last. No, did she? Yes, no, she didn't. My bad.
BP used the last.
She got bought by a Shaman last year. That's why I
Yeah.
remembered it. HPS the silence. I really like Shaman because it seems that it's really hard to know what set it is. It's one of those mythical 100 slashes on every single stat Pokemon. Seed Flare is a really weird move because it either you hacks your opponent or your opponent hacks you. Seems like.
All right, TG, go ahead and pick.
Kind of like Hurricane or Edge. Okay. Yeah, I already know my pick, so it's not a big deal.
Let's go talk about the pick from the Contract Killers, which I love the pick from the
One more thing
Contract
on
Killers.
Shaman. One more thing on Shaman I really like with her team build is that it gets Healing Wish.
Greninja. Oh, I love Greninja. Oh, Greninja's so versatile.
I was so interested to see this be taken because no one seems to really know how to use this.
Greninja is very interesting because it's similar to like what I was talking about with Infernape before, where it can
Without
just
Protein.
run pretty.
Yeah, it's great. It's actually a
It
fantastic.
can
pick.
run
gets,
anything that you need.
Mhm.
Like it has so much coverage. It has so much different.
I feel like its physical set isn't gonna be like. It doesn't get the protein boost for Gunk Shot, for Low Kick, for.
The Poisonium Z does one-shot
that's
most
one.
variants of Primarinas, though.
Yep.
But I want to say that Brad's gonna have a very tough time picking his Z captain because every single mon on his team is a viable Z captain. Even Snorlax, Pulverizing Pancake. Oh yes. So like any mon on his team.
I'm about to
can be a Z
flatten.
captain. Come and get flattened. Let's go.
So next pick. Okay, so it looks like I'm filling in for Malone for Tier B. Just want to let you guys know.
Alright.
Because I don't think he just sent me a
Mega Aerodactyl.
It's mine. No, he's not here. Okay. All right, so this Mega Arrow pick. I pretty much decided on my Mega right away, and I was like 90% certain no one's going to take this until round 6. So that's my thought process.
Mega Aerodactyl.
And that helped me get
this, right?
Yep. But I needed a Mega.
Mega Aerodactyl's been pretty interesting because I feel like in UU it's become
It's the best.
played around
Mega.
in UU a bit.
It's the best Mega U.
Yeah, and it's definitely the best.
The thing I love about Mega Arrow is its speed tier is so fun to play around with. Hone Claws, Stealth Rock and Defog. And in season 1 I ran a regular arrow. I had a regular arrow, and it might have been my like MVP. It just caught everything off guard. It had pursuit and stuff, so still something to take note of. That also gives me an extra rocker. If I don't
Your
choose
team might have a little bit of a problem with Stealth
by
Rock.
Tony actually. Mega Arrow is a counter to Volcarona. That's a fantastic point. Didn't even think about that. I'm gonna pretend I did. Okay, so next pick.
Mian Chao.
I like this pick. Especially for a 6th pick. I love I ran it in season 1 and it was like high jump kick, miss, you lose the game. But but if you don't miss, you win.
Yeah.
U-turn knockoff. HP Ice HP Ice. Something you
Reckless
can
is
take a look
really
at for
nice.
playing me.
Regenerator.
Here's a tip, because HP Ice will be able to bop Salamence and Landorus T real quick. Because it has like 100 like special or 95 special attack. It's like really weird.
Alolan Marowak.
Ooh, and the free agent pick of the year gets taken with a 6th pick. Remember, guys, this was the free agent of the year, so it wasn't taken last year at all. So good on Rocket putting this on his list.
I feel like Alolan Marowak depends a lot on the team with how
You know
well
what's
it's gonna do.
The thing that's interesting about Alolan Marowak is that this gives him a 2nd electric immunity.
And,
Or 3rd, no, yeah, 2nd,
and
which
by the
also
way-
opens up an option for a Rocket.
This also opens up a Trick Room team with Slowbro, Mega Aggron, and
That's a
Alolan
good
Marowak.
point. That's a very good point.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, and then you got the balance out with the Infernape and Porygon Z.
Yep, for the speed with Thunder Starion. and
You see,
then
Trick
run
Room. I didn't think anyone ran Trick Room last year like consistently.
down. No one ran it consistently, but you could do it.
Static ran it. Okay.
Yeah, he ran it
But
once.
And we
if he
banned
was-
Magearna. We banned Magearna, which is like the best Trick Room user.
Alright.
Like I could see Trick Room being run like maybe once or twice, but I feel like Porygon 2 would have been a better over Porygon Z if you were gonna run Trick Room. As
I don't think he's running Trick Room, but it's about opening up options. And honestly, I wouldn't run a dedicated Trick Room team.
TG,
Or
I
dedicated-
stand corrected.
or
You do
dedicated
not have-
weather team
you
for
do
that
not have
matter.
the best pick of Tier A.
What Laurie is doing is really smart. I really like because she's opening up.
Yeah,
Options
here's the
while
here's the
having
best
that.
pick of Tier A, value-wise.
All right.
Go ahead
So
and let
next
that
pick?
sink in.
Garchomp.
Garchomp.
Oh my god, that Garchomp wasn't taken. What the hell?
Garchomp.
Yeah, shut up, Keister. If you got Garchomp, I'm just gonna forfeit. Imagine if Garchomp got forfeit. If you imagine Keister got Garchomp.
There's no way you needed that thing, Keister.
Yeah. Come on, Garchomp. Or come on, Keister.
Interestingly, this opens up a little bit of an ice weakness in this team with Staraptor, Gudra, Garchomp.
Obviously, I wasn't taking Garchomp because I had like Landorus, and I was also getting bopped by ice. But like so many teams, I feel like they could have used a Garchomp like round 3, let alone like round 6.
Like this could be a nice Z user, Z move
I
user.
personally, and this is just me, I would use Z move on the Gengar.
Yeah, that,
Chomp would be more. I wouldn't dedicate as a Z captain because I think it's going to be better as a support mon because his team doesn't have a rocker yet. This is his first rocker, so I'm thinking this is going to be support one.
Altaria has a lot of.
Altaria's got a lot of really value picks. Ooh, Buzzwole. You're off the board at
Who's gonna take
all.
Mega Altaria? Please let me know.
It's like Coco's like.
Yeah, who's gonna take Tapu Koko?
I'm
So
picking that
I
up.
think
Okay.
Buzzwole
I'm
works
picking that up.
very
Hello?
well on this team.
Hello? Oh, week 6 when I need that electric type, I'm gonna pick up Tapu Koko.
Because
Alright,
Ghost,
Buzzwole fits his team very well.
he has a nice Volt turn, he can get Buzzwole in pretty easily. He doesn't really have any flying weaknesses.
Got the two checks as well, Jirachi and Zapdos. They
Yeah.
check the flying type. I was trying to say.
Buzzwole can take maybe physical hits that other Pokemon won't really want to take.
The first pick in round. I feel like Buzzwole Diamantine as a combo between Banded or like Life Orb Band and then Scarf for either or could be really cool.
Yeah.
Roserade, okay, so Hutch takes Roserade. I like this a lot because Spikes helps his pincer out so much, and Latios, and with Hippowdon being a great rocker as well. Right there, Roserade, Hippowdon, like you can pivot in and out with those.
And with Vaporeon to take all the ice hits.
Yeah, that's the core.
It's also interesting to think Roserade as an offensive option with
thought we just-
Technician hidden powers.
Oh yeah, it does
I
get.
wanted Roserade because bar Victini, I didn't have a fairy switch in.
Oh. Probably best Keldeo check in the game. Bar like 10, because it gets recovery. counter in the game.
I
It
like
doesn't
it.
even get caught off guard with a hidden power.
Because,
Like,
oh yeah, it also gets Technician, so I get that extra power for the hidden power, so it's basically like a stab move. So it could be defensive, it could be offensive, and I like it. So
I like the sleep powder potential.
yeah, we're skipping static. because
Okay,
he's
I
not
know
here.
what mod I'm taking. Please tell me this is
So,
tier 2.
This is what Static picked. Or not Static, but the Master. Which I love this
Come
pick.
on.
I adore this pick.
Mega Sharpedo.
Yes. Because I'm pretty sure we don't have the first turn Mega.
That really sucks for me because I was gonna pick Sharpedo, like normal Sharpedo. Tier 2.
I think you still can. We gotta check.
No,
on
I
that in
can't. I
chat.
can't. I don't think so.
I think we changed the rules.
Well, there's another UU Mega threat.
I don't think so.
Um,
Because otherwise, if that was the case, I would have taken Scizor. So,
Did Mega Sharpedo get Psychic Fangs this generation, or did it always have?
Psychic Fangs is a
Psychic-
new move.
it wasn't a move in Gen 6.
Right.
From Bruxish, if I'm not mistaken.
So something to note about the Masters team is he does have 4 weaknesses to Fairy, but he has Heatran.
That's a great point. He does have a Heatran,
Tran
but
is one of the best
Heatran
fairy
is one of
visions.
those Pokemon that doesn't have reliable recovery.
And if the Fairy type brings like maybe HP ground, it might be an easy prediction for Heatran coming in.
Okay, so Brad, can you confirm? I cannot take Sharpedo, right? Want to confirm that?
I'm pretty sure we changed the rules.
Because he could still, because the Master can run normal Sharpedo. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, go move on. Someone give me a reliable hazard removal. Like every
There's
Yeah.
reliable hazard removal.
There's his Fairy switching.
saying when I said I got backed into a corner because I had to take Mega Air. Like I was hoping that I could pick this up in free agency, but yeah, this fits his team very well because he finally decided to take a wall. And Empoleon with Empoleon and Cresselia as like pivots for the fighting and ground, like how do you tear through that? I mean, knock off, I guess.
Oh yeah, he did have a fighting weakness. I didn't note that.
I mean, yeah, because he's kind of weak to fighting when Cresselia goes down.
Yeah.
He's really weak to fighting when Pangoro 6-0's his team. What the hell? Okay, Thunder's Eye is taken by Keister, and that's great because now he gets to Thunder Wave our sweepers. So
Yeah. Prankster. Woo!
yay!
A very nice value pick.
Keister, why are you taking like the greatest team of all time?
Keister's team is ridiculous.
Yo, Brad, do you have to take a Mega?
No, you don't.
I don't think you do.
That's actually kind of makes sense. You can take like Mega Glalie or something in tier 2. I was really close to taking Mega Bombus though as my Mega. I did against it.
Mega Bombus knows some power.
It also is a really interesting Pokemon because it dies to everything but also kills everything. Okay, yeah.
So how
That's
about
what I thought.
Thunderous and Carl?
Thunder's Eye, yeah. Ground resist as if he didn't have a Celesteela.
Prankster T-Wave. Prankster Tailwind.
No, I like to point out right now though that dark types don't get affected. So something like, I mean, off the top of my head, it would have been Weavile, but Weavile, he took it. So.
Sneasel.
Sneasel, I don't think he can break through Mega Venusaur.
No, not at all.
Anyone think of any?
Greninja, no.
And as you see on
Bishop could
screen, Tapu Koko is officially not picked in this draft.
Wow, that is amazing.
But
No,
other than the fact that Tapu Koko hasn't been picked,
I can understand him taking Mamoswine though. That's the thing. Like, I'm not.
Mamoswine is amazing. Mamoswine is maybe the
Okay,
best
Lando
one.
I didn't. Lando Eye is such an unknown for me because I don't play Ubers.
can I talk or stay muted?
No, you
I
can talk,
mean-
it's fine.
You can talk. not every like don't we don't want everyone to talk because then it's gonna.
I'm doing tier B anyways.
Oh yeah, so it's gonna be me, you, who else?
Not sure.
I think Gumby too.
Changing up the slides. Yeah, I think Gumby is gonna join us.
Hutch, can you pull up the entire list for tier A and we just talk about like surprises?
I
What are the
don't
talking
think
things
I
that surprised
can.
you that weren't picked?
Yeah, so yeah, Tony. So things that surprised me that weren't picked: Coco and Necrozma, because Necrozma was banned last season, and I feel like he would fit on every single team. And like, honestly,
Just saying, Necrozma wasn't even. It's not that good in.
I actually beg to differ. I think Necrozma is amazing because it just
Necrozma's
doesn't
amazing
die.
in draft league format.
Stealth Rock.
Why wasn't Needle Queen or any of the Needles picked?
It's because it suffered from the what syndrome, the tier A syndrome. Because it's like not good to be tier A, but it's too good to be tier B.
Yeah, it should be
I
tier
disagree.
B.
I just didn't have it on
You
my
do?
board. I would have
Okay.
gotten one.
No,
Um,
so Ollie.
I didn't take Landorus, and I
I'm
took
here.
I took Manaphy, which I was considering. Then I would have taken like Needle Queen as like a 6th round because I would use it in Rocket.
No,
Hutch might
Savali was-
explode if Mega Altaria isn't talked about.
TG.
Yeah, I might.
I'm
Yeah,
here.
let's
Go ahead, talk about it.
So,
Mega Altaria, it suffers from a little bit of a problem with the fact that it's
Move slash
Space
syndrome.
80. I wouldn't
yeah,
say
move
definitely.
slot syndrome
All you
I'd
need
and
is
say more
return.
outclass syndrome.
I would say
Yeah.
Moveslot. I completely
Oh, no,
disagree with Moveslot syndrome because
I'd
I have
say-
it in a different
I'd say
league.
under 90% of the circumstances, Mega Charizard X outclasses a Dragon Dancer, but this is draft league.
Yeah, but like I
So
mean,
someone took Charizard
I
X.
have it in a different
Why
league,
wasn't
and
Mega-
there's a week where literally all I need is return, and I didn't even know what to put as my last move. This is already after I put Dragon Dance and Roost, and all you need is return for the most part if you're gonna be a Dragon Dance sweeper.
All right, tier B. We are starting tier B. Okay.
No, we need like 3 more minutes.
Brad, is that okay? Like a minute? I haven't even prepped my tier B. I need to go get my sheets.
another pick that I'm interested that didn't get picked is Dragonite. Dragonite seems like it's very effective at setting up because of the
Definitely.
multi-scale.
Agreed.
I'm surprised no one went after like Nihilego or like
Yeah. Kartana.
no one went after Rain.
Static back? Oh, my boy.
Kartana. I'm very surprised. Landers and
Okay, I
Cornet?
definitely know what. But should I take it with the first pick though? Oh my god.
Yeah, you have the first pick, so all the pressure's on you.
I can't back myself into a corner anymore. Tier B is where I make my hay because I usually play like UURU a lot. So I will be taking. Well, let's talk about tier A first.
Yeah,
Venus
let's just
and-
keep going over tier A because
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this in order as fast as I can.
So we all talked about the stuff that didn't get picked. Let's talk about stuff that did get picked. Anything that surprised you?
Anything? Infernape I talked about before.
Yep.
I'm surprised that.
Oh,
I'm surprised. Greninja got taken. I'll be perfectly honest.
I'm not. That thing is good even without Torrent.
It's good.
I don't think so though because Greninja isn't like okay. Raw stats 103, nothing to sneeze at. 122, fair enough.
It outspeeds.
But
Torrent
it's just something about it.
if you hear me yelling, it's not the dogs.
Maybe it's like kind of a novelty. Like
I will
maybe it's the
agree.
novelty of not.
I will agree. Like without Protean, it misses out on a lot of kills that it otherwise would secure. But I still
Why
think it's
wasn't
good just
Kartana
due to
picked?
versatility.
Yeah, it does.
All right. I got my pick. So we can start tier B.
You could just put it in draft
Like,
and then we'll start
The
up
next
whenever I get time.
B.
Oh, Static is making his last pick from the last round.
Okay,
He's
okay, we'll
picking
talk about
Punk Elder. Punk
and
Elder.
Kelder.
Nice pick.
And Kelder is a threat.
I love that thing. I've used it before.
because it's like you tell me you pretty much have to check
Who
offensively.
remembers when Ninetales was at OU?
And Jesus, oh my God, Ninetales wasn't taken. Wow.
Yeah,
That was
neither
a long
of
time-
the
that was
Alolan
like in Gen
Ninetales
4.
or Alolan
Muck wasn't
Ninetales.
taken either.
Yeah,
But to be
Alolan
fair,
Muck.
Lele isn't there anymore. So
It isn't, that's true. But Mega Zam is there, and it's a great pursuit trapper. Muck's just a good
guys, I'm taking a bath
all-around
break.
Pokemon. Alright, no problem. We're still getting this ready.
Alolan Muck is just great in so many ways.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, I would say the team that's probably the most scary is probably Ian's with his just disgusting threats that he's somehow gotten together.
Who, Ian?
Yeah, with Mega Scizor, Tapu Fini,
Yeah.
Udra, Gengar, Staraptor, Garchomp.
His draft is nasty.
Okay, I'll just...
And guys, we got breaking news out of the BC Barrels. We just hired Lotad as a co-coach. So
Ooh.
good news. We had some good times together.
Go ahead and
Weakest
pick TG.
I got my pick.
Something that surprised me was Dragonite.
Okay, so...
So this pick is I mean, you can talk about it.
Once I get it
I
on...
guess I'll dip now.
Why wasn't Metagross taken?
Why wasn't Tapu Koko taken? There are a lot of questions.
Good, that's a good question. Actually, the thing with Metagross is that there were like
Or Kyurem.
like they were close to no steel types taken other than like Cobalion. Celesteela, of course. Ferrothorn wasn't taken. Drill
Alright,
was.
go ahead and talk about
Okay.
your pick.
Because I feel like I could have gotten this later, but I can't risk it. Because I need this mon for my team. I'm talking about ice resist. And this isn't an ice resist, but its def is off the charts.
Kartana wasn't taken.
Especially with an Assault Vest, which it can reliably run.
It's just a pseudo check. Rapid Spin is why I got it, because it might be the most reliable spinner in the game because it has Foresight. And it's just so fat. It has
Kartana wasn't
Mach
taken.
Punch priority, Bullet Punch priority, Technician if you want an offensive, which I wouldn't.
I wanna
Intimidate
say
is kind of the deal breaker
I like
for me.
Caterpie.
Yeah, Intimidate's really nice, especially
So-
if you can run it with AV. Because then you're basically throwing another AV on you.
Yes. Oh shit! What the hell happened to my voice? Yes. Jesus. Kind of sad that Beware wasn't taken. Not gonna lie. Please. Oh yeah, Gumby should be commentating with us because I was filling in for Gumby. Yeah, Gumby should. One is here.
Okay. Let's... Okay. So...
Alright.
TG...
Alright, originally I was gonna commentate tier B because Malone, but like
I think Malone's here.
I mean I'm fine with commentating.
So
But, like,
Malone, Tony, and Gumby, go ahead and commentate. So you all can
I'm
say
here.
hi. Hey,
Buy the
Malone.
blue chips.
Gumby, are you there?
No,
Hey guys.
the big like sun chips.
Alright, Tony,
Bye.
you there?
He just muted himself, his headphones, as well as microphone.
Okay, so...
okay, so it's gonna be Gumby, Malone. Is that it? Should I join? I mean I'm down.
I mean, Tony was supposed to be the third moment, I guess, now that he muted himself.
Uh,
But again, it's not my call.
Alright, TG, go ahead and mute yourself. Thank you.
Tony coming though?
Alright, so, guys, go ahead and talk about the pick from the Arcane Arcanines.
Jolteon.
I really like Jolteon. It's fast and got Volt Switch as well. I mean, it is fast. Come on, and it also hits pretty hard if you have like high football aspects in it, which is like pretty common. So, really like Jolteon.
I mean, if you run like power extra.
Dude, y'all, I'm still here.
I'm deciding who to pick. Oh, I know.
Jolteon is also agility passive, which I'm totally a big fan of because I'm stupid.
Alright, here's the next pick.
Jolteon is Pokemon friend.
The next pick is not on screen yet. Ooh, I might have been sniped. Maybe not.
So the next pick is Aromatisse. What do you guys think about it?
It's a very solid mon. It's a wish support mon, and it's good fairy typing. Yeah.
That's Malone rambling about what he
That
knows
is my
about
great commentary. That isn't. Hey, it's not as bad as rambling. Okay.
To be honest, I think that there are better fairy types in Tier B. For example, Diancie. Or like
You don't have to say
the
example.
or the likes of
You're gonna
Gardevoir.
get sniped.
I mean, I'm not in the draft anyways. I'm just here as a free
I'm just
commentator.
gonna point out, I think he's gonna pick Aggron, and that gets rock polish, and that thing is amazing.
You can't pick it, Mega Aggron is pretty.
Aggron?
Trust me, I tried.
Exactly.
That's not post rocker.
But yeah, I think that there are better fairies in Tier B as Aromatisse. So, I mean, it gets Wish, and so, you know, it can be useful, but it's like a defensive fairy. But yeah, I think that there are better fairies to pick, but it's still overall a good pick. Still, if you need a fairy. Which you did.
There's some pretty
And
decent
Virizion.
fairies.
Virizion is a steal of a pair too. It's kind of debatable in my opinion. It's solid. You can run physical or special.
I just,
It just helps me out with
hopefully-
Latios and Victini.
Hopefully, Alomomola gets picked because really, my Alomomola is less.
Yeah, and it has pretty good coverage.
It's fast as well. Well, at least faster than the average. I feel like with 108.
Yeah, it's 108, and Justified is a nice ability too for dealing with those dark types.
Well, Redding's still a great pick.
But has good setup. It even gets synthesis
Damn it,
too
Honoria.
if you wanna be that way.
I'm mad about that.
Cloister pick. It's a nice shell smasher, smashing mon. It also is a spinner. You can run it offensive or defensive. It's also pretty good for tier 2.
I'm so mad that Honoria got that pick.
I haven't seen it yet, according to because I'm not allowed to look at it. So.
Should be on stream.
Now it is okay. Ready Steel is a solid pick too. I would
And
have
then
got
a
it.
Toxicroak, take no. Venomoth,
Don't say them yet, Tony.
I just feel like that the Registeel pick doesn't really fit into Naria's team. Like it adds another ground weakness to his team. I mean, he has Chestnut, I guess, which covers that up a bit. But he has the Charizard X and And
God, how much power?
I guess it just pairs well with Chestnut and Mega Charizard.
There's so much power in Tier B. Tier B.
He has an interesting he interestingly completed the Fairy Dragon Steel Core. But it's a good mix of offense and defense. Of course.
This is
Not
like
surprised
iconic
at
for
all.
Spider.
I love Flareon.
Oh, why am I the last pick?
Tony, don't say them until they're on stream, dude.
Sorry. I can't watch it and do it because I'm on.
Yeah, Kappa is a good mon. Its
Okay.
mummy ability is nice for dealing with some bad abilities that I can't think of.
Stream
For
race.
example, perfect counter for
Yes.
for Megalopony, for
Yes,
example.
yes.
And yeah, it has pretty good moveset. You can next mon. Venomoth. Pretty solid. You can quiver dance. Like you
Yeah.
always can.
Can Quiver Dance gets U-turn, I think, and also the likes of Roost. It's a good
Yeah.
utility mon in my opinion. But I have to say it's a bit early, I guess. At the first pick in Tier B, as there are better mons. But
Yeah.
I don't really know his plan, what he's going to do about it. So
Yeah, you
But
can
yeah, I
also
feel like-
powder too.
But yeah, I feel like it's a bit early for pick, but it's a good mon.
Yeah. Flareon. Complete Firewater Grass. It's a nice wish path mon. Again, you can kind of run it. Most like offensive or defensive. It's powerful. You can run like Flame Orb, Toxic Orb, and that stuff. And Flash Fire is a nice ability. To have too if he's not running Guts.
I found a way.
Embor is the next
That's
pick.
So
a
what?
very good pick.
Oh,
And Bob.
is it on screen
It's
so I
hard.
can talk about it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Embor is a really good choice character with Reckless. Just saying.
It's
It
just
also-
powerful.
It also can run Bandit, and then it just destroys like everything. It is kind of slow, so
It's okay, Scarf.
you kind of have to bluff the Scarf. But if you run the Bandit, and then it's just going to rip you a new one.
And Embor just fits Keister's team so well, completing that Fairy Water Steel Core.
Fire,
Mhm.
water.
I mean, it has a
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
nice moveset. I mean, I've seen earlier seasons like someone used and stuff like that.
Alright. I'm sorry, Malone. I had to pick this for him. I had to do
If
it.
it's Hitmonlee, I don't care because I'm not getting it. If it's not Hitmonlee, then I don't know what I should think. Oh, am I up?
It is Molly.
Oh shoot, yeah, okay. I am up. I'll get this mon. And
Hitmonlee is obviously one very good fighting Pokemon. I
Yes.
think it's on one level with like Hitmon top, and then comes Hitmonchan somewhere below.
Speaking of
Hitmonlee obviously. Huh?
Speaking of Hitmonchan,
It does get the option to rapid spin.
Yeah, it gets Rapid Spin obviously, and then it's Unburden with like Fake Out, Normal Gem, and then the outspeeds like everything it faces. But yeah,
And
comes
just
Hitmonchan as the next
coming
pick.
from Rocker's Co. Why did he want on the Marowak and Burning on the same team?
because they provide different roles. Like I said, Trick Room is with a little Marowak, gives him a Ghost type, and what's a Shadow Bone switch in?
Well,
Also, it gets like light. Also, it gets lightning rod. So you know it's
Yeah.
good kind of electric ones.
yeah,
Like Hello America isn't just a fire type.
it's like A bunch of types in one.
But yeah, talking about Hitmonchan, it's also a spinner, obviously. Oh, never mind. Talking
very
about Drapion now.
Drapion, that's a heck of a pick.
Yeah, I really like it. It deals with a lot of fairies.
It
Pretty
really does.
nicely. And
And also
I can
taking
kind of run
care-
it. Yeah. I mean, you can kind of run it. Tony. What happened? Who's talking? Am I
No
talking?
one. Tony muted himself, so I guess it's your time to talk.
Okay.
No, it's my turn.
Talk
Yeah,
about your pick, Malone.
Tony, you talk.
What am I talking about?
Drapion.
You know what? How about you just talk
Oh,
about the
it
whole
does-
round?
it
Let me go to
does-
the recap.
We could talk about Mario, guys. Just kidding.
Okay, let's talk about Mario.
Okay, you know,
It's
how
not.
about that Daisy though? Just kidding.
Alright, so I guess we can go over the steals and the steals of the round. I think that Berzion were good picks and
These people need to wait for the
Hitmons
slide.
too.
It's fine. They're supposed to put it in before it
Mhm.
gets to the time. Okay.
I'm a little bit skeptical about
Drapion deals with the ghost types.
the Venomoth pick, but it's
No,
a good mon. It's just
Venomoth is
probably
really
could've
good.
gone farther down.
Venomoth is really good.
It is. I'm just.
I think
Any
best
other-
picks in this round were Kofagricus, Embor, and Hitmonlee.
I was watching Gumby's YouTube channel before.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a
I
nice
don't see
channel.
how that is from a relevance, but
Nice and
thanks, I guess.
Subscribe. You're welcome, Gumby.
Shout out to Gumby's YouTube channel. You should
Down in
link
the
it
description below. Banana Gun 3 channel. Check it out.
Alright, so let's hop back into round
You guys
Alright,
probably
are
don't
we
know what I'm.
going Oh, this is my pick. I forget. I forgot that's my pick. But it's another pick that I got.
You had a good round 8 pick.
I got Togetic. Good EV light user. It gets rid of my or helps at least my fighting weakness, and it
And-
also kind of
That's one of the only things I can counter Drapion. Having those two on the team works in sync because now your Drapion can put in more work than it already did in the first place.
mhm. Yeah, Togetic is just good mon. Does it get win?
Fog and Roos at the same time.
Togetic does get win.
Great.
And heal though.
Yeah, it's a good wish user. I usually like to have wish users on my team.
Understandable.
You have two of them.
Speaking of wish users.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but
Or do you have
one
3?
logical.
I think Low Pony gets Wish.
Yeah, who's the third one?
Cresselia.
That gets healing wish, not normal.
Yeah. it
Oh
doesn't
yeah.
get win.
I knew it gets one of them.
Oh, Alola Mola. I
Yeah,
love
That's
it.
my boy.
it's a
That's my
solid
boy.
mon.
I
It already
love
has my
Alola
Lodic.
Mola. Though it's really, really annoying.
Yes.
My Lodic plus my Alo's interesting.
That will-
but very
The Star Wars
cancerous.
team will be really hard to take down.
I mean, I don't think that Milotic plus Alola Mola is such a good idea because they obviously have the same weakness. I mean, they're both
They
balls,
have the
obviously,
same-
and they both get recover. But I feel like if you have the same weakness on your walls, it's not going to work out very good for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, his team is just pretty cancerous. I mean, he has Chansey, Milotic, Aloe, Decidueye.
But,
is
like,
pretty hard to
His
do.
team gets bodied. Really bad.
Araquanid, interesting
Araquanid?
pick, but I
Yeah.
like it.
That's
I
a
also
great
Pretty
like it.
solid mon. I mean, liquidation and its very nice
Wow.
ability.
That
Also, get
goes
stockpile can
smells so
can
much.
set up on you.
Mhm.
It
Get
also gets a
substitute.
spider web toxic, which is actually pretty interesting.
Oh yeah.
It does help Rockers team out a lot, which it could go well with slow play it right, and it's just another defensive mon for the team.
Mhm.
I can see what Rockers doing with the defensive and other mons.
Mhm.
Jordan,
Also,
Drotagon's
very good
solid
mon.
pick.
being
It's
able to stealth rock.
rock setter, yeah.
Complete says Fairy Steel and Dragon Core.
Mhm. It
Though
has a
I-
very
though
good move pool.
But I don't think his Fairy Dragon Steel Core is too good. Like Flodger,
Mhm.
it's basically 3 defensive Pokemon. I mean, Celesteela obviously can run both.
I think
I feel
Drud could run both.
Easter's team is very
Life Orb,
scary.
Sheer Force, Drotagon, or even Mold Breaker. Like it has 3 solid abilities,
And Golbat.
like Rocky Helmet, Rough Skin. If you want to go defensive.
I want to talk
So-
about Golbat.
Yep. Now Golbat's on the board. Is a nice defogger.
obviously very bulky as well with the EVO Light as well.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
has pretty great coverage.
it
Brave
really
Bird,
does.
Roost, Defog, U-turn.
Yeah.
It's able to do so much work.
It also has some okay abilities. Inner Focus is, yeah, you can't flinch, and Infiltrator is nice too. And
Electra.
Electros. Great mon, huge moveset.
Levitate, levitate, levitate. How
It's a Volt Turner.
levitators is he gonna have on his team?
It's a nice mon pivot, and it can really deal with every mon. Has a huge.
This dude is trying not to get hit by.
I mean, it can prevent sweeps with Dragon Tail. It can set up with the coil. It's just good. I mean, you can
It
run.
can be physical or special. It can even be both.
Yeah, you can run Super Fang. If you wanna, just do damage. I mean, it has a lot of options.
Obviously,
Yeah.
there's no weakness at all as well, except someone runs like Mold Breaker Earthquake, obviously, but it's really good mon. But oh well.
Milton.
So there's Miltank. Very fast and bulky stealth rocker. Also gets
Yeah.
Base 110 speed. I think.
no, it's 100.
In some situations, the Sap Super ability could help with Giancy and Room Wash being weak to it.
Also,
Um,
obviously gets thick fat, so it's a good ball.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
wall, which is 1 fast and gets
I
rocks.
just
Good
can't
utility
wait
mon
for the
in general.
battles.
It also, Body Slam just kind of seems to always paralyze you. It has a pretty solid move pool if you want to run it that way. I mean, you can run Recovery.
What's next after Miltank?
That's what we can see. It also gets Heal Bell.
There it is.
That's a
Regular Rotom.
good.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
It's a good pivot mon. It's good fighting immunity.
Others limited, right?
Rotom.
Yeah, it doesn't
is-
rotate.
Rotom is really good
Mm-hmm.
because it could pivot outward with stuff and it could get reliable recovery and being able to burn.
Yeah, it has a Will-O-Wisp. It even has like Sucker Punch if you for priority. They
And this
get-
normal Rotom is so much different than all its forms.
Yeah. I mean, it does get a lot of moves. It's a Dream Eater. I probably should have realized that.
And
It
with
has
an early team, it could work really well with that Mew if you plays it right.
yeah. It has some interesting sets like Psych Up. That could be pretty cool if you use it
And
right.
it could be very offensive and very defensive depending on how you play it.
Mm-hmm.
And why is Hutch always late?
He's not. He's just interesting. And you can also, people mentioned earlier for the other Rotoms, you can trick. You can always trick some other mons as a help. Umbreon.
Umbreon. That
Nice
It's
pick.
a really good pick for second round.
Yeah. It's a nice cleric and then it's a
Is
good dark type.
Espeon tier 2 or tier 1 this year?
It's
Espeon.
obviously tier 2, because otherwise you couldn't have drafted it right now.
Well, nobody drafted it yet.
Yeah, but still, I don't think you
Yeah.
can draft a tier A mon and tier B, so it obviously has to be tier B mon.
Synchronize is a nice ability. It has. It
Then
is a
why-
great cleric. Wish Pass.
Espeon is tier 2, then why is Salazzle tier 1?
Then why is what?
Salazzle tier 1.
Because Salazzle is Salazzle. It's just good.
I just don't think it's a good idea to argue over the tiers in the
Yeah.
draft.
Kind
Yeah.
of too late.
Exactly.
Well, Salazzle does and can in every single Pokemon in the whole game, which is crucial.
Alright, next pick.
Let's talk about the
Doublade.
Blade.
Doublade is a nice fighting immunity and another ice resist that he needs.
Yeah,
it
because
has
that
priority.
Latios
You can set it up. It has
really weak.
no guard, which is a great ability.
Does it
and
really
it's-
benefit from no guard though? Which attackers get which benefits from no guard?
It's not
Um,
good from nowhere. I needed
rock
an ice
slide.
resist. I needed more fairy resist. I needed a ghost
I
type.
said
I
ice
needed
resist.
a steel type. This thing fits some roles.
And
it-
the Blade
pairs
is
well
just
It pairs very
amazing
well
mon.
with Virizion, bar the fire weakness.
Yeah. But it's just a good mon.
But Hutch, why did you pick Roserade and Virizion on the same team?
Because I'm
Because-
not getting them both for their grass typing. I've got Roserade because it's
Oh no, I
poison
know
type,
that.
and Virizion is a fighting type. Fun fact.
Alright, next pick, Swallow. It's very powerful, to say the least.
I like Spello.
Swallow is really one.
I don't like facing Swallow. Like,
It's
I like-
really one dimension.
It's not. It's definitely not one
It's
dimensional.
not one dimensional.
Heavily disagree. Heavily disagree.
Not in the slightest.
No, it's one dimensional.
It's not one dimensional.
It's not.
Just
It's
look
You can, you can run both. You can run both physical and special. I don't see how it is one
You
dimensional.
can run Bandit,
It's
Scarf.
one dimensional for that team
Vex.
so far.
You can run Flame Orb if you want, but Scrappy's it always great ability.
And it's just always gonna run Boom Wrist. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's not always going to run
not
Boom Burst. It's
necessarily.
always going to be able to run like Brave Bird
It can-
and
yeah, it can-
something.
wait,
Like
and
it can also.
I know what you mean, guys. Must.
Anyway, Uxie's next.
Uxie.
Oopsie.
It is
kidding.
came on.
Uxie was in running
He's
for
good.
defensive mon of the year last year.
Yeah, it's a good defense.
Oopsie gets rest.
Mm-hmm. It has a really good moveset. Calm Mind.
It does, but it's like one of the better. It's one of the better of the Lake Guardians.
Yeah. I mean, it has a great special set. It can do anything. You could even use it as a Z if
especially
you wanted.
and can hit hard.
Mm-hmm. It has U-turn, which is nice priority, and it gets both Thunder Wave.
U-turn
Toxic.
isn't priority.
I mean, pivot. Sorry, I'm smart. Mudsdale, it went. Somebody wanted Mudsdale. on.
Mudsdale, I love
was
that
nice.
one. That's my
Mudsdale
boy.
is a great steal for tier B. Saw TG use it last year and make it
That's
to the
That's
championship.
a great steal.
I mean, yeah, stamina is a great ability, and you could even run like inner focus if you wanted.
Substitute
seen-
Stealth Rocks as well.
Yeah,
think it's
I've
so
seen
cool.
rest sets used a lot.
And it could just heavy spam a lot of damage.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just tanky.
I
And you
feel
can-
bad for TGO because Gardevoir is just a great mon.
what do you mean?
It's not even on the stream, bro.
I know. I should just mute myself.
No, you shouldn't, Tony.
Okay, I'll just
No.
see the first one for
Don't mute yourself, Tony.
you. Here's the pick.
Defy Hutch.
Just pretend I didn't say that. Cause I forget it's a live stream. No, I didn't.
Oh, should I let Static aboard? I think we should.
Sure.
We're kind of going nowhere.
Alright,
Hey,
let's try and maybe
what's going on,
move
guys?
this along.
Nice
Oh
that.
look,
What's up, Static?
look, halfway through, we're like, he's coming.
I had work, so I couldn't actually get on call for like all of it. But I'm here for like the last half of the review.
No, I understand. It's fine.
The next pick we got is Cavalier. Solid
Cavalier.
pick.
Here, go ahead and talk about it in the recap.
And we're just going right.
It could have gone later.
Mhm. But I mean, who knows? He could Alright, round recap. Steals and not steals. What are we thinking?
The best pick.
This round just had a lot of bulk.
The best pick of the round was a Requiem mid. Just so you know.
I like the Swallow pick. I like the Electro
I like to
pick.
do blade pick.
I like
Yeah,
the blade
um,
because I sniped TG into oblivion.
Is it you only sniped TT because you got sniped from Milk Tank?
Well, yeah, I would have gone Mill Tank, but
Obviously. Coffin Milk Tank is gross though.
it's ridiculous.
I really like the Alamola pick. Also, it doesn't really, although it doesn't
Yeah,
really fit his team. But
Yeah, exactly.
It's a little
like the pick is very good, but not for his team.
Yeah, like he already has Melodic, which pretty much does the same thing as Aloe, except that Aloe wishes and Melodic.
Exactly, and Melodic recovers.
Yeah, exactly.
But it also gets knockoff.
He could have had a way better pick other than Alamola. I mean, other than Melodic, because you could have got something way more offensive and just picked Alamola in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
We'll probably go something offensive next round.
This has been a really odd draft in terms of picks, though. To be fair.
Yeah, like Tapu Koko
Yeah.
didn't even go.
Yeah.
I mean, then again, Tapu Koko's like eh, but like neither of the Nidos went. Raikou didn't go. Entei
Nahili
didn't
did.
go.
Nahili guy
Melodic
didn't go.
even though it gets one
I
shot
mean,
by
Kartana didn't
Sure,
go.
Nihilego didn't go, but Necrozma didn't go. That's the one that
Yeah.
had me dumbfounded.
Kartana
Yeah.
as well.
Renick
'cause
was-
Kartana's-
Still up
Kartana
there.
didn't go, but it gets one shot by
Landorus Eye did not go. That was the big one.
Alright, let's
actually.
start round 9.
Cool.
Whisper. Runiculus taken.
Runiculus is not taken.
Well, isn't it like already? Isn't that tier
On
1?
This
Really?
Yeah.
round.
Who's
Yeah.
the-
Next pick is Hooper.
That's a great pick.
No.
Yeah, Hooper's on the stream.
Yeah. Oh, you're following the stream, okay. got it.
Yeah. We're not supposed to follow the
Yeah.
draft channel.
Yeah.
Trying to keep it
Okay.
in sync.
Cool. Makes sense.
Yeah, which I wasn't doing, so it's kind of spoiled it for some people in the beginning, but it's okay, guys. You never heard that.
But yeah, Hooper is a great pick. Obviously has like 150 special attack, I think. Also has pretty high special defense. And if you run like Scarf, if you run like, you can run like Scarf on it.
The
Because
one
it's kind of
fault-
slow as 70.
The one fault is
Mhm.
Pursuit Trap. It
And I
dies
just
to almost
feel
anyone's
that
Pursuit.
that-
Like, it cannot take any form of
Mole
pursuit.
Trace.
Well, that's
Okay.
true. But like if you run Scarf, then you're most likely going to kill the Pursuit Trapper.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Well,
Depending.
That depends on the one, obviously, but like,
And the move that you select.
depends on the one, obviously, but.
Yeah.
Next pick is Moltres.
But
Yeah.
Weavile will be hard for Hoopa.
And it looks like Ian's pretty upset about that.
Yeah.
What do you think about Moltres?
Is Polytoad tier A or tier B?
Moltres hits super hard. Like, as long as you have a good defogger or a good spinner or whatever, then it can really shine.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
Yeah, but like he doesn't have that on his team.
Of course, yeah.
Well, I mean, there's Ladias, which is defogging, but
Yeah,
that's
but
like
that
the
mean,
only-
you don't want to bring Latias defog all the time. Like,
Exactly.
Mandibuzz is way better for that.
But like Manibus also
Like-
takes 25% from rocks, so
Yeah.
Who put young?
So I think he should
next to
draft
Wisp?
a spinner or another defogger which doesn't take too much damage from rocks.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Like Triangle, for example, but unfortunately
Well,
that's gone now.
that's gone now. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, Triangle is not.
Dan,
Is
Dan
not.
it Gumby, you cursed it, dude.
Nah, I saw it on stream before I said that it should pick
Yeah.
Triangle. But yeah, I really like Triangle. It's very fast with 105. Obviously gets rapid spin.
Why isn't
Freeze dry for water types.
Toxic.
It's even versatile. It can also be
Yeah.
defensive.
Well,
Or
also Brook is
extra.
a hit or miss.
It's
Yeah.
it depends on the team.
You
It's
like
good
it
in
or
rain
yeah, exactly.
because it's a free life orb.
Oh, for sure.
Especially,
Mhm.
X-Cloud not taken though.
Shh. Don't talk about X Black. Don't talk about it.
That's my boy. That's,
I know, but
that's my boy.
don't talk about it.
Don't talk about it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about him.
Your boy might be scooped up in a couple rounds. That's
A Alolan Persian.
Somebody's gonna snipe him. That's why.
Solid mom. Starting shot is full move on Alolan Persian, and I'm just trying to carry us guys. Help.
I think Ghost
Sorry.
has a glaring fairy weakness. That if you slap a fairy type slaps on HP ground and Ghost is not having the greatest time because fairy with ground coverage kind of runs through his team. He doesn't have.
No, it's
mini
okay.
switches.
He has swallow guys. Remember?
That's not taking a moonblast nor play rough.
I know. But I just wanted to mess with you guys. But he could just run Aromatisse anyways.
Since you guys are gonna talk about Alolan Persian, let's go to the next one.
Oh no, I want to talk about
I was
Aromatisse.
trying.
Foul play. Pardon shot.
It's ridiculously set up bar though.
Yeah, it's kind of
Guns-
one-dimensional in terms of dark types.
That goes
Yeah,
another
but
very good
Skunk Tank,
defogger.
is it?
Skunk
Hey,
Tank.
yeah, let's talk about Skunk Tank.
Skuntank's actually not horrible.
I needed
Pretty powerfully.
I needed a ghost resist and I needed another defogger from a mega pincer, so it just fit.
Yeah, it's not bad. Kind of sucks that you open yourself up to that because ground type sucks because you have like Roserade isn't a resist anymore.
I have a levitator and a mega pincer though.
No, I know. But
And
I
it's
mean
really
that
cool,
why would Zygarde 50% care about that? I mean, I don't know. But I didn't. I don't know. I'm just saying.
It's a
But
good
no.
pursuit trapper.
Oh, Skuntank is great.
That's the third round.
Bro, I keep sniping TG. I don't even know how. I'm not even intentionally.
Alright,
I don't
Dusknor.
I just think TG's salty.
A good ghost type
I
guard.
needed a spin blocker, and I wanted something that could actually do damage. So, like
Yeah.
Gourgeist was an option, but between I don't know. In terms of offense, like Rotom, Heat, Clefable, and Umbreon kind of do what they can together.
Yeah. Tauros.
Tauros is a fun one to play around with.
You
It's
know
like
that it
110.
gets- I think it gets Blizzard, Thunder, and Fire Blast if I'm correct. Not that it matters.
Well,
Super fun.
to be fair, I wouldn't run Blizzard on a Tauros with its 40 special attack.
Yeah.
Like I said, not that it matters, but it gets the moves. Because
Yeah.
Gen 1 be
But
broken.
I mean, it has a decent speed stat. It has
Yeah,
a decent
110.
speed stat. EQ is great.
Yeah.
Normal stat is fantastic, obviously.
Pretty sure it has sheer force.
What I really run to, what I really like to run on Taurus is just choice band Giga Impact.
Just nuke something.
Mhm.
No, wrong.
Why would you not run Z-Move Giga Impact though?
No,
Well,
Save that for Snorlax, bro.
the one time I drafted Taurus, it was
Can't
before
hear
Z
you. One
moves.
sec.
So
Slacking Slacking, Choice Spam, Giga Impact.
Crafty.
I'm interested to see Scrappy, yeah. Definitely not what I was expecting from Spider, but Scrappy's definitely cool. It's a cool mon.
It's not gonna help her team out. Her.
I mean,
disagree.
he doesn't really have that much of a fair weakness to the like anyway, so it's not that.
I completely
that much of a
disagree,
liability.
Tony. It gives him another dark resist, other than Mega Deoncé, because Mega Deoncé has 4 times weakness, so it helps him out in terms of.
Plus, he has that Intimidate
Yeah,
core
but why
now.
does he need a dark resist?
He has that Intimidate core
knockoff
now
is
as well,
scary.
and Scrappy can D-dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I love this pick by Brad, by the way.
Oh yeah, Lifer's cool. That speed tier is fantastic. Prankster is always cool. Although Prankster got nerfed in Gen 7. So
Lifelord, great. I love that one.
not as good, but
Yeah. I've seen it used pretty well in other places. It's starting to get drafted more.
I've seen Lifelord sweep a team. Not my team. Just kidding. It was my team.
it's
But-
cool that like all of his U-turners except for like Flygon are super fast. Like he has Azel for Greninja, Liepard,
Mm-hmm.
and then I mean
And then
Flygon's
he has
like
really bulky mons to switch into.
yeah, like Snorlax,
Yeah.
Elytra,
Right.
Togekiss.
Azel has like
And can you
115,
switch into
doesn't it?
Venomoth to get some momentum?
Azel was I thought it was 110, but it could be 115.
What should I give Rock? What's his team?
You should give him a terrible Pokemon.
Just give him Mega Camera up.
give
please.
him Floatzel.
Mega Camera. What?
Mega Camera up for the win.
He already has Mega Aggron.
Give him
I would.
Floatzel and
Yeah,
let
does he already
us
have a Mega?
maybe destroy
Yeah,
it.
he has
I
he
would
has
give
a-
him Mega Camera up. But
Aww.
unfortunate. Mega Camera up's actually heat.
Yeah, it
No
is.
pun intended.
True.
Um,
But
what
true though. to
should
be
I
honest.
give?
Ian made the best.
Oh,
Mega
I know what I'm
Camera
giving him.
Give him Ditto.
No, don't give him Ditto.
No,
What's
Ditto is actually really good.
Oh. Rocker's probably gonna hate me for this pick, but I don't care.
He's used it before.
Well, whenever it's announced. Right now, let's
Wait,
talk about
I was wrong.
Electivire.
What are you gonna give him?
Don't worry about it until it comes.
We
to
come to his pick later on. Exactly. Next
Electivire.
pick is Electivire for
Yeah.
Detective
Pick
Butters.
for Rocker's hilarious.
Which
it's a
is,
That's a really cool Pokemon.
I don't
It's,
know.
Rocky
It's definitely
something?
cool. I don't know if it fits her team as well. Like,
Give her an electric type at least.
oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm not saying that Electric Stat is bad. I'm not sure if picking that after Flareon and
I see
Golbat.
what you mean now.
Considering like Electivire is definitely good. It has like the physical options and the special options. I'm just not sure if the speed tier isn't looking too good outside of like Senrush, Drill, and Torn.
Yeah, that's what I think. Like the one the one sad thing about her team is that she has like Sand, but doesn't really utilize it with any other ones
Yeah,
except
exactly.
for Exeggutor.
Yeah.
She's probably gonna grab Stoutland. I would be surprised if she didn't, but
No.
Hutch, what you doing wasn't even bad.
Don't.
The next
don't
pick
take
is
Stalin.
Armaldo, though.
Don't take Stalin. Don't.
Armaldo's a great
A
spinner.
good rocker
Yeah,
and spinner.
I was about to say.
Yeah,
There goes another good spinner, which the one team
Armaldo
desperately needed.
Mm-hmm.
hmm It gets a good move pool too. Like,
Aqua
I
Jet.
think it could
Well,
poison
Rot
jab.
Stab in general's not too bad, and I mean, just having like Scissor is alright
Rock
too.
and
Access
Flying
to
Stab.
EQ.
No, it gets rock
Doesn't
side.
Armaldo get Head Smash as well?
Stone
No,
Edge.
it doesn't.
No.
It doesn't.
No.
Stone Edge.
I wasn't sure if I got
I
like
get
Head
Aqua
Smash or
Jet.
Rock Wrecker or something.
Alright, I was on the fence about this, but Rocker needs a poison type, so yeah. I give him that. All of the poison.
Her boater's actually good though. That's
I know.
Yeah.
All of the poison types on his board were picked. It was like Drapion, Skuntank, Dragology, which isn't even in tier 2.
Toxicrow. Toxicrow's not gone yet.
Yeah, that's true.
It was
he already
Drapion,
had 2
Drapion,
fighting
and
types, so I was
Dragology.
like, it's chill. Plus, he needed more bulk. That was slow
Oh,
running.
okay.
Dude,
Yep.
The Garbodor was amazing. I would have picked it myself.
He just has to, Rocker just has to run Trick Room every week.
Oh god.
No, he
Trick
doesn't.
Room Marowak every week.
No, he doesn't.
And Choice Scarf.
No, he
Choice Scarf
doesn't.
easy.
Fast electric type gun.
Niantic.
Yeah, it's good. It's kind of predictable though. It has like kind of.
Kind of.
I mean, just being. Yeah, but even still, having a lightning rod for an electric switching isn't too bad.
Yeah.
But considering that, like, it's a thing that for my Logic and his Aloe to avoid damage.
Yeah, that's not a bad point. So.
So it makes kind of predictable though.
Oh, of course. But then again, so is Aloe. And
Yeah, I mean, I can see why I would pick it for his team, but
does
like,
give him
it
some
still
more
makes it very
speed.
predictable.
It gives him diverse speed tier. I guess Mian Show actually has that same speed, but
Yep.
it gives him more speed other than Cobalion and Mian Shao, which are both fighting.
And
very
Mega
He does have
Mega
good
Gardevoir is
abilities.
only 100.
So there's Malone's pick, which I love.
Sad. I wanted Explode.
Explode.
Oh, well.
Static.
Yeah,
Explode
there it is.
hasn't been picked
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah, what the heck?
Oh, sorry. What are you talking about?
I don't
We're
even
talking
know.
about Gorgeist at the moment.
Gorgeist is nice mon. I need to complete my
Is he allowed to run every form of Gorgeist?
I needed to
I
like.
think, yeah. Just like every Silvally is allowed, right?
I need
Yes.
to configure a last minute.
I mean,
Is
to be
that
fair,
what you
I don't
were
think I've ever seen
looking for?
anything that's super Gorgeist. But I like the possibility of him running like mini Gorgeist.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's go to the recap.
Yeah, I think it's. I know Hutch loves Gorgeist.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
The thing's a beautiful
I
model.
would go right.
It's a beautiful one.
Because you can run an
Alright.
offensive. I prefer the super size just because it takes so much more hits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Super Size is the. It's perfect.
I'm gonna be honest. This one's difficult for my favorite.
Hooper.
I actually think that Hoopa's obviously fantastic. Obviously.
It's
Um,
very fun.
I think Hooper's best pick in this round.
Yeah.
I think best pick had to be Toro, Scrappy, or Hoopa.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree.
Or
Taurus is
Liveguard.
super cool.
Liveguard is a
Cryogonal is just also fantastic because Ian's just building a team. What a team. He has 2D foggers, a rapid spinner. Actually, no, 3D foggers if you consider after.
Why am I not in the just draft league? I'm just kidding.
Alright, let's start round 10.
I'm protesting.
And like
Round
Static
10,
didn't
okay.
say, X-Cloud is gone.
Wow, Static, you jinxed it.
No, he didn't. He
Oh
didn't even
god,
say
I'm
anything,
so
bro.
sorry. Malone read my mind.
Yeah, I just read your mind.
It was probably me,
Jeez.
and then I said, oh, probably because he's gonna get sniped. And
But yeah, X-Cloud is a very cool mon. Most likely is going to run Scarf, obviously, and then Scarf
The
Boom
only
Burst
reason-
to wreck faces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
gets-
especially because.
Malone picked
Sorry,
X-Cloud
because Gumby. But
yeah, I was just going to add that it gets Scrappy, obviously, so Ghost types can't switch in on the Boom Bursts.
yeah, exactly. Same deal with Swallow.
Yeah, exactly.
So both of the Boom Burst mons are Boom Burst spam mons are kind of out.
Hey, look.
thing-
hey,
the thing,
guys,
like-
Loudred is still there.
No.
Okay, sure.
No, Taylor,
Sounds great.
stop.
Oh, Taylor.
Tana.
Shout-out's actually power.
Chata,
Taylor.
Rocker of all people showed us that Chata is actually power. one
Taylor
time.
is one of the mons that
I
I
know
freaking
Chata.
sweet
That's
kid.
my
drafted
best.
before that I do not regret drafted the likes of Kalo, Magikarp, Pidgey, Love Disc, all solid mons.
For
One of
sure.
my favorite mon is Sunker, dude. Like, the best draft mon.
Licky, dude.
Oh, it's finally gone.
Oh, that's delicious.
Power
Everyone, put
is
your
in.
Ian faces in the chat. Put your Ians in the chat. Also rest in peace Vish, because he used this thing ridiculously good last season.
That's kind of what got a lot of people.
I mean, I had to face it in my first round, and it walled an offensive
That
male
was single-handedly the
just
reason
straight
we
up.
didn't win.
Or sorry, it was special special attack modest Altaria. I just tanked hits from it, which stalled it to death. This thing's ridiculously good, and it can actually be offensive. It's a cleric, so it can take the heat off of Aloe if it needs to. Ooh,
Grand Bull.
Grand Bull.
Ooh, Barrel.
That's a nice one.
That
Intimidate.
is one of his
Another
picks,
cleric as well. Another
Yeah.
offensive mon with like EQ play rough. Like offensive fairy types are just so good.
Heck, is that one of his picks? I'm not sure.
Yeah, that is Rucker's pick.
It was. I wasn't looking. I don't really care.
That was on his board. I helped him make
Is
the
this?
board. Oh my
It was-
god! You're gonna see what I just reacted to in a couple picks. Oh my god. Oh, my head hurts after that.
I saw what it is.
Oh my god.
I saw what it is.
Oh no!
Okay,
Oh my God.
we'll take a minute. We'll take a minute. We'll
Wait,
take a
what?
minute. We'll talk about it when the time comes.
When we get there, we need to pray to God and rest in peace. Like,
Next pick is
I
Mesprit.
have one of the greatest switches in the game.
Mesprit's
Last of the Lake Guardians. Gone.
yeah, that's the Lake Guardians, but isn't the best. It's one of the worst.
Oh, it's definitely like out of the 3 Lake Guardians, is definitely the worst. But at the same time,
I
because
agree.
of its stat balance, it has like a massive UC in Nazo, so it's not too terrible.
Yeah, but
Like
but for being a legendary, it's not the greatest.
Oh, of course, but just being able to pivot around and whatever, still not too bad. Levitate's always good.
It does help his team, but it's not. He should have picked something else.
I mean, it was okay. It would have been cool to see him pick something like, I don't know,
But it's okay.
Malamar.
He has Steel, Mega Venusaur, Manaphy, and Weavile on the same team.
Oh, well. Someone can break through that.
Like, that's gonna be a hard team to prep for.
Oh, for sure. I think that's the point that he's just trying to make, is that he's good at drafting. And didn't he have Manaphy last year for like the first half of the season before he gave it to TG?
I believe he did, yeah.
So he knows how to use it. Oh, we got Noivern.
That's a Boomburst mon that we forgot.
There's the last Boomburst mon really, besides Shadot.
But it doesn't get scrappy, so it sucks.
But it doesn't get scrappy. I mean,
it doesn't suck. I was over exaggerating.
Oh, of course. No. I think we're both on the same page. In terms of Z-Mons, this is one of the best in Tier B.
But I agree, yeah. Crazy fast, 123.
Yeah, crazy fast.
Boomburst.
Hit start with Draco and Boomburst and Hurricane. Kind of a blind bat, but definitely a threat if you don't prepare for it. And it also gives a little bit of that speed in that offense that Larry was missing from the last couple picks. Oh my god. What is this?
It's an Omastar.
Brad, you maniac.
It's Lord Helix in its final
You
form.
forgot Toucan and Trumby picking pet by Bravo and Flygon. All day.
Two Cannon's not a Boomburst mon.
Go and Showdown.
It's the set that works is like the offensive set with
Skill Link is not
Skill
bad.
Link
It does
and Beak Blast. Yeah. But yeah, so
Anyways,
ladies and
Omastar.
gentlemen, we have Helix, Shell Smash Omastar. Here
by
it is.
Bravo, Flygon, Toucan.
You gotta look at his team though. Oh no,
Yeah,
maybe not look at his team now.
It's
Maybe look
one
at-
of the most unique teams I've ever seen.
Ow.
And we've got Mr. Spider. Tyrantum should be in Tier A, not Tier B.
It's in Tier B though. It got confirmed. It got confirmed that it's exactly in Tier B.
Then
don't
why on the dock is in tier A?
That's what they said. It
Doesn't matter though.
I think it was
Keystar.
voted down or something.
Okay.
It got voted down.
It
Exactly.
still is a very good mod.
Keystar confirmed that it's tier B.
Okay, cool.
But
No
yeah,
problem.
then-
Tyrantum's a monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in tier B. Especially
Yeah,
in
but now his team is super fighting weak. Like, super fighting weak.
Yeah, they're finally good pick from Minaria here. He has finally picked up a levitating mon.
Fine. Rent and Steel Weezing's so dumb. I'm so glad I have Zygarde now. Because this is gonna be stupid to break through.
But yeah,
Static is gonna save so many teams.
it's a good mon for him. Finding as a ground resist, but against like Zygarde, that's not going to help him obviously.
Static
But
will
I'm
be
so
hard
glad
to
that he
stop
picked up a ground resist
Y'all
because
are
kind
gonna,
of need that.
y'all are gonna love me for my
The
pick.
Charizard X. The league.
Static nice limited.
What's that thing?
It's another Quiver Dance user.
It also gets chlorophyll, but I don't think there's any good way to set up sun. Static, do you have ways to set up
Guys,
sun?
in general,
No, but then again, the tempo set is mainly what I was thinking over chlorophyll. I don't know. Yeah, the pedal dance,
okay.
quiver dance set, super good.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can
because
check that
I was
out.
going into a different plan where I was gonna get Rabombi, but then Clefable was just there, so I was like, oh,
Alright,
you know,
guys.
why would I not pick Clefable?
Please?
This mon should be
Please?
picked, but
Yeah.
I need it. It's a beautiful mon. It's a beautiful mon.
Trempa, let's go.
Yo, that's my grandpa. His name is
Drompa's
Grandpa.
heat, bro. I love Drompa.
Here he is. Here he is.
For some reason, why doesn't Grandpa not get boom boost?
Why would it get boom burst?
He gets hyper voice.
It's broken.
Because they get
Boom
type voiced.
Burst. Draco Boomers.
So
Is there any
Berserker's
problems with
all. So you got Sap Sipper and Berserk.
that? Yep.
Yeah, and Cloud9 as well.
Oh,
Using
and
a
Cloud9,
grass,
yeah.
Immunity.
Actually, Cloud9 would be a pretty good.
And
I'm not sure how
Cloud9 is
it-
good for Lari.
No.
Yo, we should start bringing Cloud9 and Gen 7 OD. Just because of what's his face? Mega Swampert.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Excelgor, I really like that.
I love a Selkor.
Yeah, I
Yo,
love it.
why isn't Torkoal?
Excelgor obviously crazily fast, 145.
God, his team. He's got Jirachi, Darmanitan, Buzzwole, Swallow, Eldor, Persian. Like, his team's really fast.
You forgot Zapdos, dude.
I mean,
Zapdos is
This is so weird.
Zapdos is
so
like
good.
100, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, not because of speed tier, but just because it's good.
Yeah, no, of course. But I'm just saying in terms of, like, he has, like, 4 different Starfers he could use. Or 5.
It's
Oh,
hard
yeah.
learning and talking.
But yeah, his team is crazily fast. I really like it. And then Excelgor obviously also hits kind of good with like Bug Buzz and Ball.
I like
And
it for
even gets Focus Blast
Final
and stuff.
Gambit on
Awesome coverage.
Final
You guys
Gambit.
did not hear that squeaky noise.
Sure, we didn't. Because Final Gambit, it has a decent HP stat, so we can actually use Final Gambit decently. So, I actually really
Yeah, it's a base AD.
yeah, which isn't half bad.
Excelgor is pretty.
This is a good spike stacker.
You guys did not hear a dog barking either.
Next pick is Cradily.
Which is amazing, and I am in love with this pick, and Ian's team is ridiculous right now.
Oh, let's talk about creative.
Cradili's ridiculously cool.
Bro, that mon is so great.
Storm Drain is a very
This
good
is something-
ability. And it gets recovery,
How would
rock
we
steady.
already the break? Oh my god, you guys are so fast.
Yeah, it gets obviously also gets like the likes of Leech Seed and Ingrain as well. So if you have like
This is
a
actually
wall
going
in there which can't really do damage, it actually can take it down relatively easily with the likes of like Toxic and Ingrain, Ingrain and Leech Seed as well.
Yeah,
That's like
And then you can just recover stall the Pokemon which is
For
in
sure.
if it really
The new
can't, if it really
Ludicolo.
can't do too much damage.
I mean, it's got curse, it's got stockpile. This thing can actually hit kind of offensively because it does get swords dance if you want to run some weird like trick room set with
And it does
Frito-Lay.
get Dragon Drain.
Yep. And we got Kamala, which is probably like it's like an okay spinner. It's not like the new toy spinner of
I
Gen
hate
7.
Kamala.
You know what I'm doing?
It's a wish user.
You know what? I feel
But yeah, I mean, he got a somewhat decent spinner now. Like at least he doesn't take 25% on switch in. If
Oh, he already has Serena though.
Serena gets spin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you think he picked it?
That's the only reason it's
I
good.
didn't know that.
Kamala? What?
I was gonna pick it if Kelly didn't snipe for me.
Why not Toucan? He gets Boom Burst.
Toucan freaking sucks, bro.
Because again, Toucanon with Boom Burst is bad. Once again.
Because Toucan freaking
Jeez.
sucks.
Why not? Why not?
Toucan's actually.
Why not
Oh,
let
next
Rubber?
pick
It
is
gets Boom
Sneasel.
Burst.
I love it, dude.
And
Well,
yeah,
Sneasel's
we're
amazing.
closing out round 10 with Sneasel.
Why
Sneasel,
isn't
obviously
anybody
crazily
picking
fast
by
as well with
Bravo? It gets
115.
Boom
Gets knockoff, Icicle Crash, Ice Shard priority.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And it doesn't always have to run Eviolate, which is something really good about Sneasel.
I
It's never
think I
gonna
never
run.
ran Eviolite.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
never ever did I run.
It's
It,
never.
I
it's
know,
always
that's
going to
like-
run like Life Orb or some
The-
other
or Scarf.
the
offensive.
one thing that kind of
Life Orb
sucks
Scarf, yeah.
now, though, is that like his team kind of gets bodied by fairies.
Yeah.
The funny
Like,
thing is,
I agree.
a Sneasel can
Like
Oko
Volcarona isn't really a fairy resist.
Volcarona dies.
I
to,
mean,
like,
Escavalier
fight
kinda is his very resist,
those
isn't it?
rocks and-
Yeah, but at the
But that's
same
one
time,
mon.
Yeah,
that's
no.
one mon, and,
And
if
it's,
if it's special, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because in bar fire, and then
Yeah,
you're just going to
exactly.
die.
Yeah.
But that's true.
All right, so best mon of the round. God.
Tyrantrum.
Lilligant.
Tyrantrum.
Really? You think
I think-
Tyrantrum was better than
Explode.
better than Weezing?
Tyrantrum or X.
Better than Explode? Better than
Tyrantrum or
Cradilly?
Explode.
I mean, just when we just compare the mons without which team they went into,
Yeah.
I think Tyrantrum is the best one.
Wait,
But like
this-
in
I would say for in general as a mon, yeah, but for Mr. Spider's team, who's so weak to fighting as is, I don't
That's
think
true.
so. Like
But
him having a dragon type is really good, but Tyrantrum might have not been his first choice. He might have wanted to consider maybe Altaria or
definitely agree.
Or Northern.
But if
Or
we go
Tramp.
It's
for
already gone.
but yeah, if you go for Pokemon which fits the team very well, then I would say that Weezing was the best, or like
yeah,
Alright.
Weezing. probably.
Weezing or Selgor were super good.
Yep.
Start up round 11. Great pick by TG. Started off, I gotta say.
Mm-hmm.
After this, I'm gonna go to somebody's house and watch Beauty and the Beast just because I can.
Bronzong
I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Oh my God, Motive's pick.
Bronzong's great though, just so you know.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I took it to a championship, dude. And-
TG, listen to me. Listen to my commentary. Getting the fairy resist. There we go.
yeah.
That
Bronzong is great.
Bronzong.
That
It's
is
such a
quite a
reliable
fairy resist
rocker.
right there.
It's a reliable rocker, good steel type. I love that pick.
Just saying, even though I went 0-0.
I still would have liked
Oh,
to see
so
him
in the
not
option,
go for another
Bronzong is
steel type though. I would rather have him seeing going for a poison type to resist fairy. Not going to the
That's a good point. It's good that both, so maybe he picks one up next round.
Miss Magius? It's a good one.
Solid mon.
Maggie's
Just
Miss
a nasty
Magius.
plot.
Miss
You get one
Magic.
nasty plot out there.
Crazy.
That's the Miss
fast.
Magius from
It's
the
hard.
X and Y.
It's
I
the good
love-
Z user also. Although, there's how the Z-mons.
Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
No.
Probably not.
Malone, you should know what I'm talking about.
What did you say?
That's the Miss Magius from the X and Y egg lock. Cage lock.
What?
Well, there's a lot of this.
Nino Comprendo.
Miss Magus though. That
don't
speed
know.
that Demaster needed really bad.
Yeah, no, I remember it.
Malone, do you remember it?
Yeah, I remember it, Tony.
Thank you, God.
But
know
that's
you would
just
know
like a Miss Magius that did good, because Miss Magius is good.
Yeah, I like it as well.
But Miss Maggie's does get a nasty plot and it's really fast. So people have to watch out because it also gets a really good moveset. And
Yeah.
Blaziken, that's what I was
Next
hoping.
pick is Blaziken. I love it.
Oh,
Blaziken.
I love it, dude.
That is imperfecto.
Unfortunately, it's not Speed Boost Blaziken because then it was just be broken.
Static, no.
Gumby. Speed boost Blaziken. Those were the days. Those were the days.
I've seen Blaziken used a lot on French Fries channel.
In terms of this, I actually think that Blaziken is probably better than Torrent for Ninja.
Like
just in terms of offensive
Blaziken gets
ability.
smashed.
I think Greninja is better when it comes to pivoting, but in terms of like moveset, Blaziken has a little bit more. In terms of like
Snatch
variability.
count as a Z status move.
Z status moves? What?
Because those are totally loud.
Those are totally.
Wait, those are allowed?
No.
Next pick is Smeargle. Smeargle, whatever you want to call it.
I love
Smeargle.
Smeargle. I
I
used it last
do
year.
not like
Guys,
Smeargle at
another
all.
boom burster. Smeargle gets boom burster.
Thanks, Sherlock.
Under the right condition.
Oh,
Under the right
god damn it.
conditions.
It also
Of
gets
course,
weaker.
Smeargle.
Shocking, right?
Yeah.
It's,
That was a set I was actually going to use against Altaria Motives last year, but I
Yeah, I
ended up
remember
not
that.
doing it.
What?
It was like a V Create Healing Wish Endor set or something.
You know what?
But I more
Hush,
often
why-
than not use this thing for
why do you not
nuzzling
pick
things.
Spinda?
It's just
Spinda
really
is there.
good.
Yeah. It also gets webs, which is.
I mean, it gets every move you want.
It gets every move in the game.
And copycat and use that with your Victini and just blown away teams.
I just know that in terms of like Smeargle can be super clutch factor like me versus
I
Malama.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Anyways,
paralysis.
the next
Yeah.
pick
Anyway,
Damn it.
anyway, Rotom Frost.
Guys, let's talk about Rotom Frost.
I almost got that. It's a good one.
Rotom
Frost is my favorite Rotom for
What
just
I
like
now
personal
want-
reasons.
I
I just
want
love
to
its design.
What's
Fridge.
kind of sad, but that's with all the Rotom forms, is that it only gets Blizzard and like HP Ice as
Yeah.
ice stab moves. I
If it
so
even
wish-
just got Ice Beam, it would be
Yeah, I
so
know,
much
right?
better.
it would be so awesome if like Frost got Ice Beam, Heat got Flamethrower, Mo got like I don't know Energy Ball,
Mm-hmm.
and then Wash got I don't know
Much
doesn't
respect.
does Wash doesn't yeah.
Static.
Well, I guess
Air,
Storm.
instead of Air Slash, it got no. Actually, Air Slash is fine for. Well, yeah. What is
The next thing is Slaking. Tell us something about this study.
I'm
So, I
I'm
wanted
really
Explode.
into-
And I needed to come up with something that could hit about as hard as Explode could, and I came up with Slaking. Because I didn't really want to go for Ambipom again, even though it would have been good. Drampa was taken, which would have hit super hard, but yeah. So I mean, if this doesn't work out, I'll just trade it because whatever. But
That's the
oh my
spirit.
god, this thing is a complete monster, and it's actually quite bulky. So
Choice Band Truant is my best friend.
Choice Band and
You-
Retaliate.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Retaliate.
Oh,
that's-
there's no
Retaliate
switching.
is-
There's
Oh.
like no switching.
Oh, no
Those are
switch-ins. What about my boy Kafradi? Is that the switch-in?
Again, thank you. Sherlock.
Pangoro.
Taking Night Slash.
Pangoro, great mon. Awesome mon.
Pangoro,
Pangoro,
Z-Snack.
it-
No, Z-Status moves aren't allowed.
Team, but
Right
that's
on.
okay because I have.
Shenanigans, great channel, check it out.
Actually, no, I have Togetic, so now it's okay. But
We're gonna skip
it used to not.
the hoots.
Why do I feel like Malone's team just bodies an Aria's team?
It does.
No, it doesn't, but I feel like it
Does my team body any team? I have like 2.
Actually, I think it
Yes,
really
you
does.
have a Hydreigon, a Kyurem Black, and a Megalopin.
In
What do you want?
comes
Like?
Brad with the with the cling clang.
Cling
Another
That's
setup
what
one, dude.
The shift gear power, dude.
Why?
Just,
Why does it
just
got
look at his
cling?
team. He has
Clang.
Klinklang, he has Omerstar, he has Venomoth, he has
Yep.
Flygon, he has Snorlax. That's like 5 setup
And the
ones
thing
for
is,
the
I
player.
actually know what his last pick is gonna be, and it's hilarious.
Don't
I really-
underestimate.
Wait, can you
Cling.
be
I'm not revealing what it is, but
Hutch knows firsthand the death of. Okay.
If he picks Toxic, I'm just kidding.
The next pick is Slurpuff, by the
Slurpuff.
way.
yeah, Slurpuff,
Wait.
underrated fairy in my opinion.
Yeah, why is it not in UU anymore?
If you get that belly drum up, then
Yeah,
good night.
yeah, it comes with a if you get the belly drum, it's over. Like,
It's
Unburden is just too good.
I've actually stopped the belly drum Slurpuff before. Are you guys proud of me?
Sure.
I think like Calm Mind Slurpuff isn't that bad, but it's like.
The thing is,
there's Ditto coming out from
Ditto.
Feaster.
Oh.
He loves this thing.
I love it
that's the
too.
end. I'm calling it right now. The most valued Pokemon.
Nah.
I love Ditto too, but I never really understood how it worked. Like
Yeah.
after you transform with the EVs, I never figured that out. I just always put Scarf.
It's a hard mon.
If we were going, we were transforming Ditto.
Gumby on a useless 70-something turn battle that could have been like 20 turns. It was great.
I disagree.
I politely disagree.
I disrespectfully
Like,
disagree.
literally, Gumby's like, yeah, you know you can't do anything, you should just forfeit. No.
Malone, what are you doing?
I am commentating.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Wait, I'm done with my.
What's up next?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
I
Can you
believe
hear my
it's
background?
Hudge's pick,
No.
which is gonna be
No, it's
not
Rocker's
Hudge's
pick.
Rocker's
And he picks
pick.
Togedemaru.
He pissed Togedemaru. Oh my
Togedemaru.
I
god.
was not leaving that up to
I
chance.
wasn't even
Rocker
on
loves
his
that thing to
team.
death, and I can agree.
Hush, why?
Because Togedemaru is absolute
This
heat, bro.
this meme.
Yeah.
Why?
Looking
though?
at his team though,
It's
I
Patrick
really-
2.0.
Togedemaru is
At least
actually
it's
good, in all seriousness.
Yeah.
It's good, but why?
I just told you why, because it's good, bro.
Oh, I see why.
His team
Like-
is so weak to ground though. Like the only like
Slowbro
look
is
at his team.
the
He
only
has
thing.
Infernape, he has Mega Aggron, Marowak, Alolan, and then
I see
Garbodor
why.
and Togedemaru.
That
Gotta
is
pick
so,
up that flying resist, dude.
that is so bad.
Ground resist, not flying resist.
He has a Rakuen.
Dude messed up.
And he has Thunderous. Yes, Thunderous
But
as
they're
well.
not the best checks.
Why am I?
Alright, we're skipping
Exactly.
Gustav.
Wait. I need to check something because if Hutch messed this up, I will be mad at him.
Why will you be mad at me, bro? That hurts my feelings.
'Cause
Next
you,
pick is Rhyperior
you messed
or
this up.
Malone.
Of
Tell us
course.
something
Mess
to
up.
pick Malone.
you were supposed
What?
to pick.
Malone, tell us about Rhyperior and why it's good.
It's a
What was I
good
supposed to pick, Tony?
Pokemon.
You were supposed to pick the Articuno.
It has
pick that
2
next.
4 times weaknesses, which is a bit unfortunate.
Eh.
But it's a good rocker,
Mhm.
and
Boy.
it gets a pretty good
No, you-
set. You can get set up with like rock polish and the other move.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree. It's pretty good defensively as well as offensively, which is kind of like why Rhydon is sort of undesirable because it has to go EV late. But Rhyperior is definitely, despite the 4 times weaknesses, Solid Rock is a decent enough ability where like weakness is a decent set. The defensive leftover set is pretty good, or Rindo Barrier, whatever.
We're on the
Good pick though.
Grazie.
Although it does add to your fighting weakness, kind of.
It does.
Like your massive fighting
At
weakness.
this point, I'm kind of done with fighting with this.
Alright, so, best pick of the round.
Togedemaru.
I would go.
Bronzong, come on.
Togedemaru.
Come on.
Togedemaru.
I mean,
It is bronze.
for his team, probably the Bronzong.
Cling
Definitely
clang.
Bronzong.
It's bronze.
Cling clang.
In general,
It's
I would go with Smeagol maybe.
I mean, Ditto's kind of a wishy-washy one. It can be amazing, but it can also be like complete garbage.
Tony,
It just
why do you call us
depends
bad?
on.
Again, hurting the feelings.
It just depends on if the other coach can prepare enough for it. Because if they can, then there's nothing Ditto can really do.
Mhm.
Static Loki hinting at drafting wishy-washy.
Why would it? No. 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 I got a cooler mon in mind.
Is wishy-washy even tier 2?
Yeah.
It is.
Damn. Please drop wishy-washy, dude. I don't care if it
It
doesn't
was
fit in your
tier
team.
1 last year because it was like, oh, assault fence.
The
is
tiers
gonna
last year, no offense, were
Just draft it, please.
not the best.
be- The tiers this year are still kind of not really
They're
good
getting
because
better.
Tyrantrum's in tier 2.
I'm not muted anymore.
Oh, hush.
Who muted me in the first
Can't
place?
comment about that.
I wondered.
I don't know.
I didn't.
Hush, you bring back all the season memories of the soul.
Best pick? Slacking. I'm
No.
just kidding, Bliskin.
It's the bronze one.
Well, you hurt my feelings. You said
Alright.
just kidding.
I'm not.
Round 12. Let's go.
I do like slacking. I gotta go eat, so I'll be back.
It's okay.
It's a me pick.
Why am I saying this on stream?
I don't know.
because-
I have no
Who
idea.
cares? Who cares? Nobody cares. Do the fuck. Nah, nobody cares.
Next pick is Meg Mortar.
I need a fire type, and yeah.
It's probably gonna be over when I get back.
Great reasoning. I mean, in terms of fire types, not terrible. Not terrible at all.
Yeah.
Why not pick Mega Camera up? I don't care that you already have Mega Lopunny. Just pick
Yeah.
Mega.
Exactly.
I would have got my seriously, though.
Why not pick Pyroar?
Why not pick?
'Cause
Why not pick
fighting
regular Camera up?
weakness.
Regular. Why not pick Macargo?
Fighting weakness.
No, but it's a good pick. It's a good.
It
pick.
has
Just
a
one
pretty good moveset. As Hutch said earlier, Hutch said, and I guess yeah, it has like mock.
Skip Gustav.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think I
That's
have
the
to go now
Articuno.
that my pick's done. I have to go. So, nice commentating. Adios.
Adios.
Bye, Malane.
Malane.
Lane. But yeah, the next pick is Articuno. Rocker and Tony can be happy. Yay, they got Articuno.
Hooray. Cool.
Yeah, X times 4 weak to rock, but yes, or they rather have the possibility to remove those rocks, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, they have
Okay, I just want to point out.
one
Spam-
spinner.
Spam has gotten Spiritomb. So, yeah. You guys there?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm still there.
Yep, we're still here.
Okay.
Spiritomb, again, kind of more like a... kind of like a mon that it's kind of weird to describe, you know what I mean? It's hard to
It's a weird
place. Great Pursuit Trapper, though. It can, and Nasty Plot Setter, and just overall utility.
I agree. But I don't really know anything about Spiritomb, so can't really tell you
Mhm.
too much about it. Never played against or drafted it.
Mhm.
I think
I've used it.
I think it gets like set up, Carmine, or something.
It gets Calm Mind and Nasty Plot, pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I've used it before, so. But only once.
Yeah, it gets both Carmine and Nasty Plot. So if you really want, you can set up it, all, but it's like
Mhm.
very slow. It's very slow with 35.
Yeah.
But like, your trick room is a thing, so
Hello, the keys you just joined?
The new Malone.
Oh yeah.
the new balloon, aka Keystone. What's up? Next pick is Seismitoad from Keystone. Tell us about it, dude.
Throwing it
Five
back.
of code. Yeah.
To be honest, the reason I made this pick is because I realized I didn't have a ground type, and you know, I didn't have an electric immunity or a water immunity, so why not?
Cool.
Get them all.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
If you hadn't said water immunity, I would have been like, why not Steelix? But you didn't. So
Fair point, but I've used it before, and I like using it. Obviously, I brought it to. I think it was like third on my team in times played. So I love using this thing. Pretty versatile. Got a decently deep move pool.
it's not like you don't like to use any of the mons on your roster, like Ditto, Manaphy.
Oh, fair enough.
There it is. Golisopod. I love this one.
I know Laurie adores this thing, and I was actually considering drafting this after Keldeo got sniped, but decided against it. I can't remember. I don't think this thing spins, but it can set up spikes. Gets pretty much every priority under the sun. Aqua Jet, Sucker Punch.
First impression, not
First
forget.
impression.
Oh, first impression's so nice.
Liquidation is pretty good. And then, of course, it's signature ability, emergency exit. It's not too.
Alright, guys, this is the best pick
And-
of the draft.
and then
hands
also,
down.
obviously,
just,
Leech
just
Life.
for the memes. Just for the memes.
What?
Just
Are
for
you?
the memes.
Are you serious?
Here it comes.
Oh, here it comes.
It's Big Bad Brad.
I'm Big Bad Brad. I've been waiting all draft for this because I knew it was coming.
Mega Obama.
Mega Obama.
It's another setup one. It gets sword stance. His team,
And-
though.
His team is pretty freaking fighting weak, though. To be fair.
Brad will work around it.
Oh, of course he will. And in terms of like defaulters and stuff, like Togekiss is the best that he really has, and Flygon, I guess. But in terms of like Trick Room, oh my god, this team is gonna be so fun for him to use. He's gonna have a blast, and imagine he's probably gonna bring like Scarf Togekiss a lot.
Then we're going
because
to
of the speed tier.
skip the Hoots.
Yep. And we're gonna go on to Inaria, I believe. Who's gonna pick up Gligar?
That's really good pick, in my opinion.
Yep.
He gets another grind resist, which someone needs, I guess.
So bulky.
Yeah.
Like
I'll
Mew,
like-
Chestnut, Sylveon, Registeel, Weezing, Gligar. That's like all the defense you could ever want or need.
He doesn't have a problem with ice types at all. His only other weakness is Chestnut, so
Yeah.
not an issue there at all.
The bigger concern is actually water types
Yeah.
over ice types.
Even then, what does he have? He's got Gligar and Mammoth are the only two.
The Chestnut's like complete wall for water types.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And I mean, who knows why Static picked up this Mon? Who knows?
I needed a more reliable route setter.
Ooh.
And I needed a fairy resist, so I know.
Look at Big Boy Stash.
Oh, yeah.
Big boy stash. This is oh god, what was the guy? Nigel from the Wild Thornberry?
Nigel Thornberry.
Nigel Thornberry right here. But I mean,
He
I got Volt
he's Volt
Switch, I
Switch,
can
yeah.
trap, I got Sturdy, I got Rocks, I don't think I got Spice, but whatever. I got Zap Cannon if I want to be cool meme. But this is like I needed a little bit more. I just needed a better fairy resist than Crobat, and I wanted a better rot setter. Technical Fable.
The bane of my existence, picked by Hutch.
Oh, if Keldeo hadn't been picked, this would be on my team right now.
Ribombi.
This would be my fairy type.
Nice and fast, Quiver Dance, just Moonblast, Bug Buzz, all you need.
Mm-hmm.
All the
For
good
sure.
stuff.
Right. And it's so small, and then you're like, oh yeah, this thing gets Quiver Dance like every bug.
It's not going to hurt me, but then it's like going to destroy you.
Then
Hey.
it's Life Orb, and you're like, god dang it.
It even has Calm Mind if you want to run with that. Gets both screens. U-turn.
So
Wait,
with
who's up
this-
next?
With this next pick, I don't actually have the picture for this mon or a PNG file of this mon.
Oh my
So I'm
god.
just gonna do its evolve form.
This thing got
Close
drafted?
enough. It's Servine. It's not actually superior. Calm down, guys.
Oh my god.
It's superior though.
Why? Did he not have a grass type?
It's Servine. Nope.
Jeez. Because, like, why didn't he just get Malamar if he's wanting contrary? I don't know.
And there has to be better grass types. Leave any, for example.
Wild
So like the
Well, Leavanny's like okay.
Leave any Valplume, Trevenant.
Trevenant, yeah.
Trevenant, yeah.
That's a big one.
Especially considering he didn't really have a ghost type. Trevenant would have been great for him.
Servine should be fun. It's not just contrary. Leaf Storm, throw it out there.
Oh, Servine's okay. It's just kind of
I've never seen it
field
used.
and
I've never seen
kinda
it used in
eh.
a league before.
it's pretty slow. That's the one
Really?
thing. It's like base 80 something. Pretty
Hmm.
sure.
Alright.
It's the same deal as
it-
Frogadier, right? Greninja's super fast for Frogadier is like 90 something.
it's 83.
Yeah, Servine's 83. It's not that fast. But oh well, he has some like Persian at Seldor, slow. He's not that slow anyway.
No, definitely not.
Just very interesting.
Hold on, let me get the last pick on stream, and then we will wrap up.
Actually, you know what's like in Eviolite Servine with Leech Seed and stuff wouldn't be too terrible. Though then again, if you wanted an Eviolite mon, you would probably go Tangela or Pharaoh Sea or whatever. Who's up next? We got... we got Altaria
Or
or Ian. Oh no, we got Audino. Sweet. Wait, did we skip a pick? We skipped 2 picks for some reason.
What?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, my bad.
You skipped 2 picks. Let's talk about Audino for a second while we're here. Regenerator Cleric. Really annoying. But anyway, this is what we wanted to see. This was a mon that I was considering if Umbreon got taken from me, which I was thinking it would, but no, instead we got Zoroark, the
I love
mind
it.
games.
I love it.
Yeah,
George.
He has all
Ian's
18
team is
techniques,
looking
by the way.
super balanced.
He has all 18 techniques.
Yep.
Let's just burn to the next ones.
And he like Gengar, Staraptor, Garchomp, Jolts, Beyond, Blaziken, Zoroark. Like his speed tier is great, his bulk is great. He has like pretty much everything that his team needs and more. So next we got Vikavolt, another slow mon from Gen 7, but
At least it
it's
gets
not
ability.
bad. Definitely not good. Definitely not bad.
It's what could have been.
The
Mhm.
fact that it still gets agility though, so it can
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
get
Oh, for sure. But then you're missing out on
powerful.
choice bets, Bug Buzz hits, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, you still get powerful Bug Buzz, Full Switch, a Thunderbolt, Energy Ball.
Oh, for
Not a
sure.
bad mon.
Vikavolt is definitely not a bad mon by any standard. And we're gonna finish up with Audino. I'm gonna say right now, because TG thanked me for defending this, I don't like Audino that much. I really don't. When Gen 5 came out and you saw these things everywhere, they were mostly just for grinding experience. But it's better than Basculin by like 20,000 light years.
I will not
Just
comment.
Audino with Regenerator is pretty cool though, you know? Like, in terms of just being bulky and stuff, I like it in the same sort of way as Alamamola. It functions kind of the same way. But it's definitely a cool mon. It's not... It fits his team well.
What do you think about the best pick on this round?
I mean,
I have
let's
to-
be honest. It was Mega Obama Snow.
No doubt.
It was Mega Obama Snow, and then Zoroark, and then
Golisopod.
Golisopod.
I think value-wise, Golisopod would probably be the best for me. With the one of the last picks of the draft, I think that's solid.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yep.
High up tier 2.
Yep.
One thing that I am surprised that did not get picked at all, even though it was tier 1 last season, Espeon didn't get picked. with Magic Bounce. Didn't get picked.
I don't know. The Espeon is definitely a niche.
I was considering picking it over Mesprit, but
You one of those rocks.
yeah, I wanted the rocks. I wanted more.
How
gold.
did the draft go?
Good. Alright, guys, that is going to wrap up the ASL Season 3 draft. And thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining us. And the ASL YouTube channel will have some videos coming out soon regarding the draft
Wild
for the upcoming season. And this has been a clean 3 hours and 20 minutes. So,
I see how it is,
joining us. We'll see you guys next
guys.
time. Alright, everyone.
See you guys. Adios.
See you guys.
Bye.
I see how it is. I see how it is.